Hello there, and welcome back to our Twix Star Wars Saga Edition expanded universe focused tabletop RPG game. This time we'll be continuing on with an original adventure of mine, Outcasts on Ord Mantell. Enjoy. So, Lock-On, did you actually watch the last session or not?
Nah, I just want to surprise myself. I didn't watch it.
So everyone else, explain what happened.
You're off in a. So you're still looking at whatever you were looking at.
Records, yeah.
Yeah, your records or whatever.
Off in the side area with TC and Alavanta.
Yeah. And then we got the droid foreman whatever to take us to the boss, who happens to be a Neimoidian member of the Trade Federation.
Which apparently you killed.
Yes,
Go
yes.
figure.
We're getting to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We tried to get him to bribe us. And we failed at both getting the bribe and deceiving him.
It would seem.
And well, he
Called the guards.
he just called some muscle, and we had to kill everybody. We didn't try not to kill everybody.
I tried to take the high road. The first man, I just cut off his blind hand and was going to attempt to intimidate. Or it could be my turning. I was crit shot for half my health by his friend. So all sense of taking the high road went right out the window, and I immediately cut that man in half at the waist.
And that's when shit got real.
And it's all downhill from there.
Yep. We attempted to do things in the least life-threatening way possible initially, and then once the first person died, we were like, well, screw this.
And then
at this point, it won't matter.
I was going to stun the Neimoidian boss, however, the blaster carbine doesn't have a stun setting, so instead I blew his leg off and killed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you were gonna just shoot his leg off.
How did he die?
But then you got a nat
stun
20 and so much critical damage that it just exploded from.
I love the idea of somebody in the Star Wars universe being like, how did that kill him? I thought I set the blaster to stun. The guy going, that doesn't have a stun mode. It has a full auto and a burst fire. You just flipped it to full auto. Is what you did.
That's basically what just happened, yes.
Yes, that's essentially it.
So you're saying instead of a hole in the leg, you apparently just exploded the entire leg.
Yeah.
The burst rifle, and I said it's a single
vaporized
shot.
his leg.
Yeah, vaporized his leg and killed him in the process.
Because you
His
did
body,
like
I guess, went into shock.
30 damage and his fortitude threshold was 15.
Yeah, I did double or more, and it just kills.
And he
Instant
has
kills.
7 HP.
Yeah.
Or had 7
Yeah,
HP.
that's just
dead.
dead. That's just dead. Like, there's no coming back from that.
No.
So I would say in the distance, Supe would hear the gunshots and the sounds of fighting, even amongst the noisy factory sounds.
And probably the screaming of all the workers freaking
You
out.
can feel in the force the extinguishing of life.
And he's probably thinking, what are they doing without me?
Yeah, surely I should be there.
Come on, I wanna kill people too.
I'll stick you there if you want to shift your character in and whatever.
Yeah,
Just comes in, I have like a massive blaster hole in my shoulder, and there's just a man cut in half at my feet.
Someone started aggressive negotiations without me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep.
So as a proper recap as well, the reason why they were found out is they decided to whisper about it in the same room, and TC and the Nemoidian heard them just outright say that they're tricking them.
Because we all bungled our stealth.
Rolls.
Yeah.
None of us are
I
ready
really
for it.
bungled mine.
Yeah.
Wait, but why is Ramkek on the other side?
Well, the
Because
office
he didn't.
was on the other
Because
side.
behind
where
me is
TC
the guy
right
missing his
now.
hand. This man is missing his hand, and the man I cut in Caribou.
So- I killed these guys up here.
I
know,
killed this
and
guy.
then
Cameron had one job, and he
right, and then I came over here to help loot his body.
Yeah. So it started around here.
So
the
that's
Nemoidian
that's
was
why
climbing
I'm
over
there.
the conveyor belts and fumbling
I am calming down.
to run.
I am calming myself over here. My calm was severely damaged by the man that my feet now dead.
Wounded this guy too, didn't I?
Yeah. He also died, I think, because it's got the X on it.
Yeah, I think I wounded him, but then I think Jax finished him off.
Yeah, finished him off.
I know I
Wait,
shot at him.
Oh yeah.
This guy. Yeah, I know I shot at him. I
Yeah.
don't know if I hit him or not.
Yeah. Some of the details, like, I didn't rewatch that recently. I'm just going off memory. Because I didn't need to do it. I lived it.
Indeed.
So that's the situation as of now. I believe Enep and Jaren was finding them. What was it? I was tossing up with how many credits he had last time. I didn't even open the source
Right.
book. Why didn't I do that? Yet. Hold on. I have music going as well if you can't hear
Yeah,
it.
I can actually hear it.
Roll20. Yeah, I turned it up a bit because I'm like, oh, it's very quiet. And I think I had it quiet because, like, oh, I can hear you guys better, but at the same time I was like, no, I can hardly hear the music.
Gotta find that balance.
Yeah, that took me a little bit. I initially had it turned off myself on my end, just so I could hear you guys. But then I'm like, the music kind of sets the mood a little bit.
Oh, yeah, even though we've got, hang on, I've still got the Cantina music going. Hold on, ambience. Can just chuck the ambience on. Which one was it? It's probably. Oh, I didn't get a factory. I think I was using this one. Oh no, what? Yeah, one of them. I think I was using this one.
Yeah, let's see, because I think where's my what?
So passage. So yeah, I said he had 500 credits on him. I think last time.
Right, and I took the credits.
Yeah. So really, he probably should have somewhere upwards of 5,000 credits for luxury passage because he's gonna try and go for luxurious transportation to another world. And you can divvy that up how you choose or keep them all.
Credits on here. Okay. Now I forgot, where are credits on this thing?
Oh god, I don't know. I don't
The
even have
next
my
Oh,
to the
yeah, no,
equipment
okay, yeah,
list
here.
In amongst all the other
Yeah,
bits and
no, I
bobs.
was for some reason I kept looking at the equipment worth and ignoring the available.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I believe I took the 500.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be
So
4,500.
if we want to divvy it up,
on
'cause
that.
it's like,
Or, yeah, you can divvy
Yeah.
it up if you choose.
How many of us are there in the unit so far?
well, as of
Is it
right
the five of
now,
us?
well, so officially Burinar is not a part of the group yet, so we
Right.
would be splitting it up between the four of us and Alavanta theoretically.
Oh. Eh.
I mean, that's up to you there.
She doesn't matter.
I mean, that's your choice. She's your sort of servant slave thing.
Inept does not have slaves.
She has indentured
Oh, yeah.
servants. Thank you very much.
No.
But yeah, we can give her a grand too if we all just want to take a grand.
Don't you
Oh,
mean
that'll work.
indentured interns?
Yeah, so I'll add another 500 to what I've got. Then,
Yeah, so everybody just add a
and-
grand to the credits.
Yeah, then
Heck
we're
yeah,
good.
I'm broke. I could use some money.
1580! 1580!
I have over 2 grand.
That's what I
now.
got now.
Dude, I had 0 credits before just now.
Yeah,
so.
I think a lot was spent. Did you already put Alavanta's credits in, Cam, or not yet?
Oh no, I didn't.
That's alright, I'll put it in. I just
Supe
made
just
sure we
comes
didn't
in and is
double
like,
up.
Supe
Right.
just comes in, Supe and Alavanta just come in and they're like, and they're just
Yeah.
handed 1,000
Alavanta
credits each,
needs
and
to
they're
go
like,
with him, yeah. There we go.
and they're like, what the hell happened?
Now you know what this means,
Like-
right?
It's like,
This
you've
just
had fun
confirms-
without us.
This just confirms the Twi'lek pimp theory.
Oh.
and the haggling for the ship.
Oh no.
Alavanta's coming along. What the hell? What the hell happened?
They tried to kill us, so we killed them.
Aggressive negotiations.
Reminder
and-
that Alavanta is still conflicted over Enet because she kinda saw a bit of like maybe she's not as interested as I thought.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that she finally like kind of knows what's up.
So like, negotiating by blowing his legs. Yeah.
Yep, good stuff.
Okay, we were trying not to kill him. It just ended up being that way.
We were trying not to kill him. So anyway, we killed him.
So anyway, we
That-
started
that's
blasting.
That's the gist right there. Well, no. Anyway, they started blasting, and we just
Yeah.
reacted.
Finished
You mean the Jedi negotiator over there couldn't do anything?
I wouldn't say couldn't do anything.
Wait, who's the negotiator?
You.
Oh, I am the negotiator. I forgot it was me.
What do you mean? Why did the negotiator not do his job? The negotiator? Yeah, why didn't he? Just looking around. Let me
I
in.
forgot it was me. I forgot I'm the negotiator. Well,
Sure isn't me.
well, the problem is,
The problem is
The
I forgot I
problem
was
was-
negotiator.
well, it wasn't just that. It was also I had really bad rolls for negotiating.
You did.
I had horrible negotiation rolls. Like, it just was not coming through. I couldn't figure out what to say. Also, I was pretending to be an intern.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he decided to let Enet take the lead.
It worked for a
which
long
was probably
time.
my biggest
It
mistake.
did.
It worked for a long, long time.
It did shockingly work for a while.
I got us into the base, all the way into the final room of the base.
That's true.
Of this factory.
All the
that
way
makes
in.
Furniture.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Also,
you're saying-
last time, Annette knows everything about wood.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything about wood.
Everything.
Enep
Used
is
his-
an expert
used his-
on wood.
Used his passive Twi'lek skill to knowledge of wood.
Yes.
So you're saying NF's gonna start a wood company.
No, she secretly owns a wood company.
Probably.
Very skilled in Shocker, the Twi'lek is skilled in woodworking.
So wait, I do have to ask, does Enep know that her bosses technically deal in slavery? Does she know that?
Probably not yet.
Okay. I mean, they don't condone it, but they technically deal in it. It's a very, that's the funny thing about Orn Frita and his co-senators.
They're garbage well, not human beings. That's the problem.
They're garbage. They're garbage Twi'leks. That's what they are.
Careful, your xenophobia is showing.
Indeed. Xenophobia, I'm just an Imperial.
This is terrible. Okay. What are we gonna do with the body?
Oh, I'm just gonna leave it here.
Well, also,
Oh, we're just gonna leave.
as you walked in, Super, you saw all the workers and everything just lined up on the side, fearful, but subdued, because Annep threatened them right at the end of the combat.
I did not do that.
Intimidated them into stopping panicking,
Exactly.
I should say then.
I did. I told them not to fuck with OSHA.
Put the wrong book.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think that's the funniest thing we came up with.
did I hear that right? Like, you told them to line up on the wall?
They just
Yes.
trying to give everyone a wide berth now, and it's like, don't mess with Omsha.
What? What?
Don't worry about it.
Or do. It's your choice.
Oh, and there's a mix of Gungans and other species here.
Yep. Like half the workforce is Gungans, and the other half is everybody else.
Yeah.
We should make the whole thing suspicious because it's half Gungans.
Oh god,
Well.
what would a half Gungan look like? That sounds terrible.
God.
Oh no.
Oh God! No, why would you say that?
You said half Gungans and it just popped in my head. What would a half
if the-
Gungan hybrid look like? It
That would
sounds
be hell.
terrifying.
What would be the other half?
Well, no, that's what's concerning.
That's what I want to
imagine-
know.
Imagine a
As if
half
that-
Gungan, half Twi'lek.
Oh God, no!
Oh no.
You're making a cursed thing as if the thing from Rebels isn't worse already.
What thing?
Oh, the
You know-
human Twi'lek hybrid.
Oh
It's-
yeah,
It's
that's.
just a human with green hair, though, let's be honest.
I know that's insulting.
Yeah, it's
It's
still
insulting, but it's
terrible.
not terrible.
It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's a visual affront to my eyes. I hate
Oh,
it.
all of Rebels
I
is a
hate
visual
the
affront.
Yeah, Rebels looks like garbage.
It's true. I mean, I don't care if you like the story or not. The visual effects were awful.
Oh no.
It's an insult. Like seriously, considering it's supposed to be the same people that worked on the Clone Wars, you would think the animation would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyways,
like Clone Wars animation.
We're going
Yeah,
to
but-
sidetrack at this one.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's best-
okay.
yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
At least the models were better.
That's
Right.
true.
Right. The models were better, and
Things had texture.
yeah. Well, and in seasons 5 and 6, the animation was pretty good.
I just don't like
liked
the art
this-
style.
I respect that. The art style.
I still
leaves
much
a bit
prefer
to be
2D
desired.
animation.
Oh, absolutely. I would rather have the entire thing done in Tartakovsky's work.
Hmm.
That would have been fantastic. I would have loved it.
Or even like Scooby-Doo or something, that's art style.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's dive in,
Where
shall
were
we?
Before
The
we go on
conveyor
another
belts
tangent.
continue to pump out these pieces of unfinished furniture along the conveyor belts around as you're surrounding the body of the Nemoidian that had his leg blown off so hard that the rest of him just sort of fell apart and blood spewed everywhere. Just sort of fell apart.
It's the best description of that possible. He sort of just fell apart.
So
I mean, he did.
Are we gonna, I don't know, hide the evidence?
Why would we hide the evidence? We're Jedi.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I
can't-
mean, they obviously gotta come looking for the killer, and it's like, oh, he got killed by an attack or something.
You hear in the distance, oh dear! This is most unsettling. There's a TC droid's coming out of the office.
It'd be
What is this
fine.
TC droid again? TC.
What did it say, 17?
What's
I
his
think.
number? Oh, 17. Okay. TC 17. Okay.
Can we can we acquire that droid?
Do you want him?
You know that
We-
was
we-
a
we
question
can only-
last time. I do remember that.
Well, I think I asked I asked can we, and then I asked should we.
Yeah. Yes, there was layers to the question.
Yeah.
It's not like anybody own it anymore.
I mean, technically he's owned by the Trade Federation.
Yeah,
Let's say
But
it was
then so was
TC-11
TC-11.
Fine.
I mean, if you want him, Supe, you can have him.
Yeah, I mean, we don't care.
We just
Jedi
gotta
don't own-
deactivate him.
Jedi doesn't
We
own
just got-
possession. I'm just suggesting things.
Well,
I'm just
the thing
suggesting.
is that we already checked. I already asked Shay if he wanted Bernard to have a droid companion, and he said no. So,
Maybe-
well, he could be
maybe-
an independent droid that just works with you.
maybe LF needs another peaceful negotiator.
Do I?
I think I think NF has one droid. I think one droid's enough.
I already have
protocol
two
droid's enough.
companions.
I think one protocol droid is enough.
I mean, to be fair, you could use them as body armor.
I could use it for spare parts. We could just kill it.
You could use them as an armor just in case you ever get in trouble.
I mean,
you
there's a
line them up.
character that
You line them up, and then they have to take the shots. Totally a Jedi thing to do. Okay.
Well, I'm not a Jedi. Good thing.
It's totally within morality.
Yeah, it says Supe.
Everybody has different morals.
that's true. That's true. Airlock.
I deny those allegations.
What? I didn't say anything. I just had a cough.
I'm just gonna hide behind Alavanta, knowing that you're still out to get.
Yeah, you know what? Supe should try to seduce Alavanta. That might make her feel better.
And Alavanta kind of steps away from Supe slightly.
Okay, that was OOC. That was out of character. Okay, that was not in character. That statement was out of character.
Not anymore. Surprise.
I was just thinking Alavanta wants a certain amount of space from Supe anyway.
Okay, that's fair. Because that was not intended as an actual thing for Charon to say.
and knowing what Alavanta saw about him, I mean, it was like, please give me privacy, sir.
So, remember the last time you saw Gungan and All Mantel, you asked him, do you know Jar Jar Binks?
So there's a few more Gungans here. You can go interview them.
To see if they're Jar Jar Binks.
I'm just gonna call out very loudly to them. Anybody know Jar Jar Binks? Anybody's related to him?
Roll a
God.
persuasion check.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna laugh if some of these people are related to them. It's his long lost cousin, Marmar Binks.
Oh, it's a 29!
Wait, is that...
You rolled a 19 on it.
Oh my god. Just shy of a nat 20.
Yeah.
So dumb.
A bunch of the Gungans look between each other and then back at you, and one of them pipes up, "Yous are no Jar Jar Binks."
Oh no.
Oh, the nice
These
fella,
are-
hero of the booth.
Miza used to have someone who was Jar Jar Binks' roommate's cousin's former uncle.
Going full Spaceballs, are we?
That makes you his cousin twice removed.
What does that make you? Absolutely nothing.
No, it makes you his fourth cousin twice removed.
Yeah, and anyone got the information that we came here for? We was gonna ask that to them.
Oh wait, did he have anything other than credits on him? I forgot.
I mentioned something was put in inventories. And it just says ones that says Quest ID and Quest Datapad, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he has the data pad, yeah.
That's right. Okay. Yeah,
I
so we
forgot
got
about
something. We don't know what it is yet.
I'll just liberate him from his Nemodian
Also,
robe.
you probably should put in
You're gonna
those
steal
credits.
his robe?
You probably should put in those credits, by the way, Supe, so that you
Yeah.
don't just have 4.5.
You already
credits.
got 1,000 credits. What are you doing?
Just in case we need to roleplay as another character, I could be the CIS or Trade Federation officer.
Don't forget he has the size of the hat of a Nemoidian depicts their rank.
Where's the credits again? I forgot where's the credits.
Above
Credits.
encumbrance, below the experience. Next to the equipment list.
Oh. Next to the equipment list, where the fuck is it?
It's like
Credits.
down on the right somewhere, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does it make now? 1004.5?
Yeah, somehow you had 4.5 credits left.
Or spent half a credit.
So you gotta think of credits like dollars. You know.
Okay.
So the point is
Half a credit.
I could still liberate him from his Nemodian robes, right?
Yes, you can.
if you want to.
So cracks me
Yes.
up that you're saying liberate.
So if you're going to take off the robes, they would be bloodied, and around where the shot hit the leg, that's charred.
It's fine. I could just say that like they nearly hit me. Sure, the entire leg is gone. Bite.
The
I
robes.
can just excuse it.
If you're taking his clothing, you'd include the headdress. Actually, roll a knowledge check.
Knowledge. Where's my
on
knowledge?
Which would it be? Social sciences.
I
Okay.
was gonna say that would require Supe to have knowledge, like his character.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You're rolling to see
Okay,
if you would
don't-
know about Nemodian hierarchy.
Don't fail me now. Times in the archives spent with Master Jocasta knew.
20. So you would know that the size of the headdress depicts an Nemodian's rank. So as part of taking the clothing of the Nemodian, you know it wouldn't be complete without the headdress that he would be wearing.
Yes. Yes. I'm just gonna slowly get it while the others stare at me or something. Whatever they're doing right now.
Probably looking at
Yes.
Supe in confusion.
They look at
I can feel.
Supe in a very common look of confusion towards Supe.
Where do I put that? Do I put that in extra?
You put it in
equipment.
your equipment, yeah. And no, it's okay. Let's see. Put bloodied Nemodian robes and headdress.
Okay. Let me just put it. In.
And then let me see.
Nothing. Modian robes.
Man's just walking around with evidence of a crime in his pet.
Don't worry about him.
We could use that as a disguise later on. It's
Goes
fine.
through the next security checkpoint. You want to explain why you have bloody
So
clothing?
because
These
they're
are-
bloodied, they would weigh more. So I'd say that these were already relatively heavy robes. They weigh about 5 kilos once they're
But
bloodied.
it's really psychologically.
Jesus, no.
Because there was so much blood come out of that Nemodian.
How does one quantify the weight of guilt?
I'm just imagining. What material is this thing made of? Jeez. Was
It's
it worth
because
it?
Nemodians are all about showing their wealth. They're quite rich fabrics. You would not know the fabrics without trying to roll a knowledge check to see if you could recognize the fabrics, especially as they're bloodied.
No, I'm just gonna assume it's expensive. I just assume that he doesn't know it. He just assumes it. It could be plastic for all he care, but he wouldn't know it.
Fair enough.
I'm just in case we need to disguise ourselves, I'm just gonna.
Yes.
Meanwhile, he's picking that up. I'm just gonna say, for disguise, and then just leave it at that one.
And now you have a nude Nemodian corpse.
It's fine. He will
Elephant is
appreciate
just
the fact
backing
that
away this way, not really looking.
He'll appreciate that I'm reusing his robe. Okay. no,
Yeah, sure.
no rich materials wasted. It's fine. I swear, thank you. It's fine. Don't look at me weirdly, guys.
Says the weird guy.
I just gotta, keep that and then. anyways. Anyways. What's the next goal?
Not die.
Are we gonna escape now, or since there's evidence now of Trade Federation here?
Well, for all you know, the dude just activated his security measures because he found out that you were faking being Omsha.
That's true. Yeah, we don't actually.
No.
I don't know. As representatives of the Galactic Republic, we can do whatever we want.
I have a permit and has a piece of paper written.
I can do what I want.
He's got the little Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
Oh, not to worry, I have a permit.
So, are we gonna just stand here before the security droids come in? Assassin droids, mind you. You're still traumatized about that one.
Yeah. I don't know what's the move, guys, because we came here looking for this
We
droid
came here
factory.
looking for answers, and we have 4 dead bodies and an unconscious Rhodian.
And you guys know way more information about wood than you ever knew before.
Because, and that's
Or
been
one or
ranting
two.
That's the
about
important
it
part.
so long.
Yes, because maybe we could sell wood to the Trade Federation and they'd make wooden droids.
And would
I
they
don't
work?
know
That's
about
the question.
Well, I mean, in
Your neutral
Doctor
army is highly
Who,
flammable.
I was thinking of the
In
same
Doctor
thing.
Who,
The sonic
they
screwdriver
had
would work
a-
against wood. The sonic screwdriver.
they had a
Perfect
wooden
defense against
Cyberman.
Magneto.
Yeah,
They had a wooden Cyberman, remember?
yeah. Because
In one of the episodes, and
Because
the
for
screwdriver
some
doesn't work
reason-
on wood. So
some
and he tricked the
arbitrary reason that
Cyberman
I
into
don't know the
thinking
science of
it did. It was funny.
I think my favorite thing to do with the sonic screwdriver in all of Doctor Who is the special they did where they brought in the War Doctor and like the two of them aim their screwdrivers like they're gonna do something to like medieval soldiers, and he's like, "What are you doing? These are screwdrivers. You can't hurt them."
Yeah, I loved his exact wording was, "Those are screwdrivers, you idiots. What are you going to do? Assemble a cabinet at them?" It's like the best line. It's the
It's just
best
like, he just points out
line.
how stupid it is and pointless that the Doctor always points at his sonic screwdriver things like it's gonna magically solve the
it's
problem.
not. It's for the implication if they don't know what it is. That's the thing, though. It's like,
It's every single time.
let
It's just
them
a bluff.
assume. Let them assume.
You saw a man in suspenders and a blazer with a bow tie, and you really think he's got a gun? Like, come on.
Well, he's done other crazy things, so.
And he's British. Like, you're lucky if he more.
And he's British. Oh, the Doctor in Classic Who used a gun a couple of times.
That's true, he did.
Based in America, build.
Blasting.
Yeah, that was back when you could actually own a gun in the UK.
Back when they were cool.
When do they finally make the Doctor a redhead and make him a ginger and just make him Irish?
They're
Like, I
never
feel
going
like
to
that,
do
but-
it. It's
They
going to be a
should.
constant running gag that never pays off.
It should be. It should.
I mean,
be
they've
like,
already made him a woman and a black man. So
They should make like a special episode where like he goes through, like runs into like a future version of himself on like April Fool's Day, and it's just him as an Irishman, like centuries, seasons of like 30 seasons from now, hypothetically, he'll be a ginger, and it's just never gonna get there.
Or it's one of those alternate
Or just-
versions of the Doctor, like the Valiant or something.
Should the storyline, should the show continue long enough, please screw over the lore for the future writers in like 120 years.
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think it's going to last very much longer.
Not the way it's going.
Because with the last Doctor and the current Doctor, like,
They quit.
Yeah.
there's just too much.
They did quit, I
Yeah.
think.
But that's alright then.
Yep. We can always pretend that the next Doctor became a ginger. Because, I mean, the show's going to end eventually.
Unless the War Doctor was ginger and it's just once he's gone grey.
In my head canon, the next Doctor that's never going to exist, it's just Simon Pegg. That's the next Doctor.
Oh,
Yes.
that's disgusting.
I feel like he totally would play the. I feel like if he could, he would be He would play the Doctor. I feel like he would.
100%.
I find the picture
Or
of
Shaun
Simon
of the
Pegg
Dead.
Oh yeah.
being the Doctor kind of disgusting. I don't know about why. I just don't like him as a Doctor.
Liam Neeson.
Who?
You mean Liam Neeson?
Simon Pegg. Simon
Why?
Pegg. I don't know. Like he just doesn't. I know.
Okay.
He's not classy enough or something. I don't know.
That's the point.
And to be fair, I look at him and think
He's
more
not-
of the Master.
That's
Because
true.
He actually
That's
would
true.
be. He would make a fantastic master. Actually.
I mean, if I said Irish, if we wanted to go back to the Doctor being a bit more intense, like go back to the Eccleston era, you could go with like Colin Farrell or something like that.
Will Ferrell Doctor.
Oh god.
Oh God, no.
Seth Rogen.
Oh
No.
god. We do not want an American Doctor. Believe me, we do not want an American Doctor.
You're right, they would overcharge you.
I don't want
That's
it.
true. Oh wait, no.
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 No, I know who they should pick. I mean, he's already played a Doctor before. They should just get what's his name, Hugh Laurie, the dude from House. Get
Oh,
House
Hugh
to be the
Laurie?
next Doctor.
Yeah.
Just get Hugh Laurie.
That would be funny. That would be
Actually
funny.
make Rowan Atkinson a canonical Doctor.
Oh yeah. He's
Okay,
Doctor-
that
he's
would be
now Dr.
hilarious.
Dean. He's now
That would be hilarious.
Alright, anyway, that's another sidetrack.
Yep.
Ah, you know,
That's all we do.
we haven't gone anywhere. Okay. So what do we do?
We're gonna hide the body.
Okay.
You can hide the body. I'm not hiding the body.
There's this body,
it
and
in-
then like
I
three
mean, you
other
have
bodies,
4
and then one
arms,
unconscious
so you go ahead.
Rodian.
You're the one with
Oh,
4 arms. You go ahead and do it.
Where's the mouse again? Mouse pointing mouse. Mouse point. How do I do the circle thing again?
Yeah, just
You just click.
long hold it.
Yeah, you just hold it down.
Hold it down. I can't do
Yes.
that.
You just hold down your click. You just click
Just
and
left
hold the
and
click.
hold it.
Oh, that one. We could hide his body over here.
You can hide the body. I have no part of this.
Yep. Enjoy hiding it.
I'm gonna convince Jaren to carry the body with me.
Okay.
with that.
Roll a persuasion check.
And then you roll wisdom in
Right.
response. As an opposed roll.
Jaren, Jedi, stronger together.
That's how you're gonna try to persuade?
Oh, it's a 26.
Oh, man.
God.
Do I roll wisdom?
Boy. Damn it.
You know, he has a point.
Oh boy. You know what? Let's make a compelling argument.
There's something about just coming fresh out of combat, and then that primal instinct of stronger together goes. Yeah, you have a point.
Oh, man.
Okay, we gotta hide the... Gotta hide the body over here. Over here. Just gotta... Whatever is this room. I don't know what this room is.
It's a
Just gotta put it over there.
Okay, I had to zoom
be like,
out.
man.
We're going all the way over here. We're hiding the body here. Oh my gosh. It's like, you know that there are employees, like, right over here.
Yeah, they're literally
Fine.
watching this entire thing happen.
Yeah. Never mind, they watch as the corpse is taken off, but then all the blood's still around there.
Okay. I'm gonna pay them 50 credits to stay silent. I'm just gonna go. You saw nothing.
Hold on.
How many workers are in this room?
So, yeah, in this room there are 20 employees.
They're gonna have to divide the 50 credits each.
Totally.
Hold on, I have forced persuasion. Okay. Let me see if I can persuade
Everybody
them.
gets 2.5 credits.
Everyone gets 2.5 credits.
No, don't pay them. Don't pay them yet.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. I have forced persuasion. Let me persuade them that they saw nothing. Okay, you guys did not see anything. You saw nothing. Your boss is not. You never saw your boss die. You don't know what happened at all. And I'm going to.
So, are gonna have a
roll a
minus
useful-
2 penalty to the roll because of the
Okay.
circumstances.
Because they literally saw this happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was just checking. It's a plus 2 or
Exactly.
minus 2 would be looking similar to advantage and disadvantage apparently. 17.
How do we set even with that high? Oh man.
Some of them look like they're going, yeah, okay. Others don't.
Others are like, what?
What? Why are you asking us to do this? They also look a bit confused, like, they're looking like, why have you even moved the body?
To make it seem like an assassination, obviously. We can't just say that. We can't just
So you want
make it
them
look
to
like
think
more.
we're assassins?
Exactly. So they'll be looking at.
What?
So they wouldn't know who to look for.
Kill them.
I guarantee the employees are going to give our description.
Some of the employees think that you're Omsha. And then some of them are just confused, but you're trying to convince them you're assassins?
That's why I'm confused.
Trust me, the employees aren't the only people confused right now.
Right. Like, why do you want them to think we're assassins?
So they would think, oh, these people are well connected. Like they have connections everywhere. They're not.
We're Amsha. We already have connection.
And they literally saw the lightsabers.
Right. Right. The ones that saw the lightsabers are like. Are
They're
these
like,
people
oh,
Amsha or are they Jedi?
This Amsha Twi'lek must have gotten Jedi involved.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
that's what I did.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
Can I just deceive them instead? Like, nothing to see here. Just Jedi.
He already did.
Mercenary business going on.
So Jaren tried to persuade them.
And it worked on
So
roughly
you're
half.
trying to deceive them. Roll deception.
I'm just gonna go what he said.
Oh, you were going nothing to see here. Go back to your drinks, weren't you?
Like
I'll see how
this
well you
happens all
roll,
the
and then
time.
you can say what you said that's about that roll. 19.
Yeah, do the 19.
This happens
Right.
all the time in Ord Mantel. It's fine. Go back to your drinks and business.
It probably does.
Supe, they're line workers. Why would they have drinks?
Well, their boss is dead. Who's gonna oversee them?
Bro, we are Amsha. We do not encourage drinking on the job. That breaks multiple safety regs.
I'm
Probably
just-
on the lunch break.
Okay, I'm just gonna let's get out of here. Okay, like let's just go.
I'm just
We've
gonna-
already committed all sorts of we've already caused all sorts of problems. Let's just go.
Supe's just gonna go ahead and then gonna whistle. Nothing to see here. So whistle normally.
Whistle like Supe does when he's totally not guilty.
So wait, is this our? So wait, what's happening with TC-17?
Oh, I thought you were just going to say what's happening, and I was going to respond with, I don't know.
Where are we?
Hey, you notice
What's
just as he
hap-
leaves,
I'm just-
just
Who are you
walks
people?
out the door.
Yeah. So, like, were we going to try to like capture him and reprogram him, or are we just? I'm hoping we're abandoning that idea.
I'm abandoning that idea. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not in favor of it. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to Supe. Does Supe want to have his droid companion?
Is Supe responsible enough to take care of a droid?
Listen, if we give
Oh.
you the droid, you have to feed it, bathe it, take care of it.
You would have to make sure it has oil baths regularly.
Yeah, you gotta.
Never mind, I already I already have my Nemodian thing as an evidence
As an evidence.
of the mission.
Well, it feels
Then we
like
went
in
there.
the Simpsons if he's going, I'm an evidence.
There's the droid in the background, just like the Simpsons thing, just the droid in the background.
Yeah.
In danger.
Jesus, guys. Okay, we gotta. I was
Us?
already done here. Already done here, right? So I'm just gonna exit.
Okay, bye.
I just gotta wait by the door.
Like,
Turns out we just never leave. We just stay at this factory.
like, I'm in a moment of like, what on earth did I just do? What in the galaxy just happened?
You're like, he kind of had a good idea with moving the body in some ways, because stronger together. But
Never tell you they never tell you the truth. They never tell you how they shit themselves.
The Force works in mysterious ways.
so he said
Yeah, buddy.
last time that yes,
I'm
last
just like,
session
what?
was a bit more sane. I back up
We're just
my
saying
claim.
a lot. We're just saying a lot.
Yeah, things were pretty crazy last session too.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean saying? You're the one who killed the Demodian by shooting his leg.
Well, that's the thing.
It's gonna get
though.
away.
I was like, oh, Supe's not here. It'll be a little bit more sane this session.
And it was.
It was
And it
slightly.
was. This proves it.
I'm not gonna say it was like very sane, but it was more sane.
It's definitely
Sane-ish.
more sane.
Sane-ish.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. Alright. What are we gonna go do? Are we gonna we gotta figure out where we're gonna go.
Yeah,
Go
because
back to the bar.
Go back to the bar.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't think we want to be seen by anybody in that bar. We could go to another bar if you want to drink, but
Just want another drinking session.
we definitely need to go to a different bar.
Turns out we just don't play the game anymore. We just go to the bar and drink.
You can go back to the bookstore. It's gotta be the hideout.
The bookstore, gosh. Oh man.
It's gotta be the hideout.
Okay. Let's not do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's something detail that in later if you look at the robes more closely. Because theoretically they might want cleaning.
Nah, I'd be fine.
Be fine. Just put on the bloody robes. It'll be fine.
It'd be great. Oh my god. No, really, what are we doing though? Like, I don't know how to like move forward with the plot right now. Like,
Right. Like,
I guess we need to go somewhere and like decrypt this data pad. I guess
so okay, let's
I wouldn't
review.
mind
What
showing
was
up
our
a bit.
mission again?
we have to go and find the droid factory here.
Yeah.
My
Right.
mission was to make sure that you guys stayed on track, and so far we've masqueraded as OSHA and killed 4 people. I'm doing a bang-up job.
That's true. That's true. You're doing a great job.
So the
best.
only things that I guess you would, as well as pointers, know now are also there is stuff to do with battle droids, and this factory seemed to be a link in some way.
Right, but it doesn't seem to be the manufacturer of the
They're still
droids.
manufacturing furniture.
Right. They manufacture furniture which may or may not contain pre-assembled droids before it gets shipped out.
But yeah,
Yeah. So we know that much. That's what we know.
So, hear me out. Maybe the Trade Federation is selling furniture to fund their droid making factories.
I mean that's not even like insane, honestly.
No, that's like the sanest thing Supe has ever said.
He does that sometimes.
Very rarely.
Once in a while, he's just randomly says something really sane, and you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they let him be a Jedi. And then he says something else, and you're like, oh no, never mind.
It's from the Force, okay? The Force. He follows the will of the Force.
Something. You follow something, all right.
Okay, maybe we could track the money from the guy. Clearly, this guy is super rich, and we could, follow the where the bank or something. Then where the money goes,
Well, again, we need to decrypt the data pad so that we know what to even do, because we trace the power structure thing to this building, but like they're not manufacturing droids here. They're just getting them in. Oh, actually, yeah, it should be on the data pad, but we also could maybe hack into his terminal and see like where they're getting their shipments of wood from.
Emerald TC11 still trawling through the employee records.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
you want me to try and like decrypt the data pad?
Yeah. Now, did you have something on you to help with that? I forget.
I have an 8 on computer use.
I was just thinking if you'd need something more encrypted. I don't think we worried about that before.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Equipment. And you have your own stuff anyway. I guess you could attempt to decrypt it without an extra other computer with stuff on it. It's just more difficult. And then if you had a portable computer or took it to a computer that you were able to use to help with it, then it'd be easier.
I mean, I have a regular data pad, don't I?
I don't think
Somewhere.
that does that sort of thing, because there is a portable computer listed as well. What does it say is the difference?
While you're discussing that, I'm just gonna read the books that I bought from the bookstore.
Yeah, so its data pads are more for simpler things. Data pads don't have the ability to run programs. They're just storage devices for display input and editing. Whereas a portable computer, it says, is bigger, carried in an attaché case or backpack. It is powerful enough to run fairly complex programs.
Interesting.
And IT, does it have decrypting rules on the wiki, I wonder? No, I'll just open this one. Decoding the transmission in Galaxy of Intrigue, okay. That's part of an adventure, I think. Opportunity Knocks is a mini adventure for 9th level heroes. Okay, there we go, something else. So it's just use computer to see if you can do it, okay. I guess you could try and decrypt it, but if you had a computer to be able to run programs and stuff from, it's easier. I'll just say that.
Okay. So I can try and decrypt it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nailed it.
25. That's a good roll.
I am a hacker, man.
So yeah,
Hacker man.
and not too long having a look at it, you decrypt the data pad and it opens up to you.
Turn around and it just has sunglasses on. I mean,
What can NF not do?
Has a random hoodie, the sunglasses on, folds her arms. I mean,
And we're
So
all just
what-
like, oh, okay.
What do I find on that data pad?
there's various information regarding the factory and the import-exports of the furniture. It does detail the wood, and you check it, and they're like, I was right.
Based.
I knew from sight all of these wood types of this furniture that's being put out.
Telling you, man. I know my wood. Stares at the camera.
Yeah. Oh, we need a CSI sound.
Lap crack play.
A CSI sound. Alright.
Just like that, yeah. Like, well, I know my wood. Looks off into the distance and just like laugh track plays in the background.
Yeah, it's like Jim on The Office. He just like looks at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Awkward.
and if who are you looking at? Don't worry about it. And it just intentionally breaks the fourth wall at random points in the story. Nobody understands what's going on.
And, yeah, then you also find that it has information regarding supply and export from this facility.
Cool. Whence does this come?
So there's no details on Whoop of Automantel, so a lot of the wood they get is from surrounding areas. And then it doesn't specifically say anything about battle droids, but it's like, well, there's some areas that's like, this is higher priced wood than would be normal for that type of wood, because you know so much about wood. You know so much about
Okay, so now I know where they're getting their supply from.
yeah.
Excellent. So, is that like another location on Ormento?
Yeah, it's another location that we don't have any details on other locations of Ormantel, so it's just that whoop.
Right. It is insert place name here on Ormento.
Yeah.
That's fine. Cool. So, guys, we're going to insert place name here on Ormento. This is where all the stuff's coming from.
Look at the essential.
Hopefully, no
atlas
more
of
aggressive
gases.
negotiations.
Those are the best, though.
But you love aggressive negotiations.
No, he likes accidentally seducing people.
Accidental negotiations.
Yeah, accidental negotiations.
Oh gosh. I should not be tired. Yeah, Morgan, I was like asleep from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
That's probably why you're tired.
Yeah. Slept too much. It's honestly the worst.
Yeah, I hate that when I take like a power nap and then I wake up groggy the whole day afterwards.
Mm.
So what are we doing, fellas?
We're going to some random location on Ord Mantell. That's where we're going.
Okay, so yeah,
To get more wood.
the largest city in the capital is Walport.
So we're in Wallport right now?
Yeah.
Is it a port with walls around it?
It's spelled W-O-R-L. Wallport.
Oh.
Whirlport, yeah.
I thought you were saying wall.
Yeah, I get the...
Does it have guns in it?
Well, duh. There's guns working in this factory. There's guns
I find it suspicious that there are Gungans working for the Trade Federation.
That is kind of fair.
Like that's suspicious to me. Oh,
Very suspicious indeed.
well, we'll wait till we're done with this mission, but we should definitely tell Lakan about our trials discussions.
Oh yeah, we do need to talk about that.
Yeah, we should.
Trial?
Yeah,
The Jedi trials.
because we gotta go
yeah.
through our trials afterwards. After this,
So...
whole thing is over.
Oh, we might as well say now. The plan would be to have a single adventure where other people play characters on that singular character's trial and creation of their lightsaber and all that. So that no one's left out.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
everyone that's a player but the one going through the trial would help write the adventure for that person, or in some ways, so that it can be collaborative effort on what's going to happen. But it would take a bit of planning, so that's the basic idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good idea when we came up with it, and I still like it.
Yeah, I might create separate text channels in the Star Wars section just to go, this person's trial, and it has the other people in it, but not that person, because then there's no spoilers for them if they look.
That's
I think it
fair.
makes sense.
I like it. So Cam and I are left out of one trial together.
Because our trial is combined.
Well, yeah, because you're not a
and it's
Jedi.
technically not a Jedi, so maybe he could say everything, but it will be the same adventure, so it would be like spoilers for your adventure too.
Right, like that's
Yeah,
the thing. That's the
exactly.
only reason you wouldn't want to include Cam in that adventure.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think it would be fair for him to know what's going on.
No,
when
No,
I
because then I
don't.
could I could try and influence
You're like,
things, even if I
game the
didn't want
system.
to.
Oh, this is where it's meant to go. Haha, I know the secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much metagame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like that idea. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I mean, we can get into it I mean, we can talk about it a little bit more later.
Yeah. That's the basic idea.
Yeah.
I was trying to go, how do we do it in a way that doesn't leave people out, but every Jedi needs their individual trials.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to do it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I definitely can offer more better idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right. What you gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna go there.
Yeah, let's go to insert place name here.
And so
Yeah,
place name
let's make sure to grab TC on the way out.
And Morgan probably wants to not die.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
please.
we should probably heal him. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
would
say.
I could use a med pack.
Insert place name here is most likely a fair way out of the city. It's not
Right.
really
I have
on
this,
this map.
Insert placeholder town.
that needs to be the name of this episode. Insert place name here.
Yeah.
I have
Insert
this-
episode title here.
Perception, force fusion.
There we go. I've updated it.
Shader. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use my med pack on.
I have this.
That's good. That's good.
I have
glorious.
this image of my that's not the name of the place.
That's really good. I like that.
All right.
Yes. That is...
So I'm gonna use my med pack on Rom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
unless someone
so
else wants to.
How does
Don't
that
think I
work
even have a
again?
I forget you're supposed to roll something.
Indeed you are. Oh, I do have a med pack.
I think you're supposed to roll for a treat injury.
Yeah. I'm just
Oh yeah.
checking I'm just checking the treat injury skill and how that works. Cause it's been a hot minute since we've used.
Wait, actually, who's got the? So I've got a 6 on treat injury. I've got a, what do we all have?
Oh, I have an 8.
Is there? You have an 8. You should do it then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Forget me.
I'll just see what Cal has here on the
So,
rules.
as a full round action,
Nat
you can
one.
administer first aid to an unconscious or wounded creature. If you succeed on a DC 15 treat injury check, the creature regains a number of hit points equal to its character level, plus 1 for every point by which your check result exceeds the DC. Using a medical kit grants a plus 2 equipment bonus on your skill check, but the normal first
plus
aid
2.
requires a med pack. So medical kit versus med pack is different.
Okay.
If
So
the
we're
skill
using
check
med
succeeds,
pack.
the tended creature cannot benefit from additional first aid for 24 hours. That's kind of dumb. If it's a different injury, I'd let you do first aid on that. You
Right.
can administer first aid on yourself, but you take a -5 penalty on your treat injury check.
Okay, so I roll a treat injury, and I'm using a med pack, which means it gets a what?
It's the flat DC 15, and then it's plus 1 point for every check your result. Every
Huh.
everything above 15 is an extra hit point past the character level.
So I just have to roll at least a 15 in order to heal him.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Otherwise, you're just poking the wound and aggravating it.
See what happens. Didn't work.
You poke the wound and aggravate it, and you.
And so that uses up the med kit, right?
Yeah, would use the med pack. Which
Alright.
Does it
medical
hurt
kits
anymore?
are separate and grant an extra bonus if you get a medical kit.
So it's just so it adds if I get a 15 or higher.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try now, and okay.
That's over there.
He's just getting tortured.
He's
Y'all are
getting
just like, they're
tortured.
like, and Ed walks over like, here, let me help. Like, accidentally like sticks a finger in the blaster hole. And just like, ow, okay, and then.
It's not necessarily
He's just like,
making it
"Get out of
worse,
the
it
way,
just
I got
hurts.
this." And just-
I have spices. I can put spices on it.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
You're gonna start prepping him to eat him!
He's not food.
No,
Fish
was
on
just,
friends, not food.
I was thinking putting the spices on the wound as medicine.
Maybe I find the right combination of seasonings. It'll work
These
like a salve.
These are cooking spices.
Exactly, which could be used as
Oh,
stuff. Super
is there
stuff.
pepper in that
Stuff.
shit?
So you know about
It's like you
cooking,
might be killing him if you do
You know
that.
about cooking with the spices. So if you're gonna try and do it, which one was
Of course,
botany
assuming that
again?
Morgan lets you do this.
Nope. I've had the two most confident people try to heal me. I'm not.
Roll a
Super
knowledge
near
check
me
for
with
life
anything.
sciences, Supe. Which
have 4
includes
arms.
botany.
If the two most competent people could not heal me, I am not allowed to touch me.
That's entirely fair.
This is to see if you know any medical uses for your cooking spices. It's a life sciences. So, yeah, you're fairly sure that some of the spices can be used, but you don't know the
Fairly sure.
details. You think you've just read it somewhere.
If you try to touch me, you're going to be needing an additional prosthetic. You're about to be missing more than just one arm.
No, he's missing 2.
Oh,
He's missing an
it's
arm and a
three.
hand.
Oh, right.
Right. You're missing. He's missing 1.5 arms.
Yeah.
Or 1 1/3.
1 3/4.
1 3/4.
Platform 9 3/4.
So you said 1 3/4, and I just thought of Drunken Head and like what was it? Prisoner of Azkaban. It's just like we got an old lady. 5, 4,
Oh,
3,
yeah.
1.5.
1 3/4.
Just,
I like how it's the same franchise we thought of.
yeah.
That's so good.
That's like one of the most memorable characters in the whole thing. Dude doesn't even have a name.
So yeah, you're seeing Supe get out his spices.
Just
To look at
no.
them.
Just no. Just no.
I'm just gonna snap my old four hands. Damn, that was a nice time to experiment to see if I know it.
No.
This is a nice time to experiment. Man is bleeding.
Man has been shot, has a blaster wound in him. Like, allow me to experiment.
He's a true
they
man of
tried the
science.
med packs.
Okay, Dr.
But
Frankenstein.
I've got spices.
I've tried suturing it, but it didn't hold. What about the tourniquet? It didn't work either. Little paprika never hurt anyone. It didn't hurt anyone.
Oh, a little bit of cinnamon. It's the real cinnamon challenge.
It turns out that he's like a cannibal.
Well, there's different species, so
Cinnamon
technically.
Legally, it is considered cannibalism. Legally.
Yeah. Because it's just
There's a
another
whole thing on
sentient
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is a whole thing on it.
Yes.
But technically, it is a separate species.
There's
by
a
our current
whole-
definition.
Yes,
But in
there's
real
a whole comic that goes into this.
Yeah. I was mentioning it when I was on stream watching a video by Ek, and it's in Dark Times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one guy, the
The
James
Bowman.
Bond type guy, the James Bond like Imperial spy.
The coolest Imperial spy.
Yep. Who for some reason is sleeping with non-humans.
Hey,
But, yeah.
look. It's okay.
They're not
You can
really
do that. They just
people.
don't have rights.
That sounded pretty speciesist to me, the way you said that. Just like, your man's over here sleeping with non-human.
He's an Imperial. They're inherent. They're supposed to be race.
How many? Okay,
Okay.
look. How many races do you know that are like with someone of a race they allegedly hate? It's a lot.
12. No, I'm just-
Oh,
I don't know what you're
12.
talking about.
Nah, it's that simple method that everybody, you can't say that. And it's like, of course I could say that. Like you got the one guy that's like, I can say these things, or I can side with it. My wife's black. It's just like, no, that doesn't make it better. But it's an excuse that they try to use. Like, I can make
That's
Asian
fair.
jokes. My girlfriend's Asian, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
that's the whole thing.
But
You could
that's
also argue that they know more.
racist.
They know more. You could also say they know more about the race because they interact with a person of that race on a daily basis.
Shay's gonna come in and be like,
Moving on.
"What the heck is going on?"
Yeah.
Welcome to the.
Welcome to the shit show, man.
We go from. It's funny in the chat for people watching. It's like we've got the chat in Discord going. Insert Plues name here. A Thanos snap picture, and then that's racist.
No context needed.
No context
true.
needed. Alright.
Context? What's that?
So
What
you've
is context?
You've gotten your wound poked around, Ram.
And sadly, none of us are force healers.
At least not yet.
Haven't tried asking Alavanta.
Does Alavanta have in those skills? Probably nothing.
Yeah,
Such
she's
fate.
got a 3.
That's what I thought. She's a mechanic.
She literally can only do one thing well. That's mechanics. It's mechanics.
She has a job to do and she knows how to do it.
And don't worry, she's got a security kit and binding cuffs.
Oh my.
I forgot that was in the equipment.
A security kit and binding cups. Okay.
We know what Alavanta's into.
No, the real question is: she the top or not?
She is a mechanic.
So you're saying she's on the
mean
bottom?
anything.
She likes servicing
No,
the
I'm
machines from
thinking
below.
top.
Yeah,
Exactly. Like she's used to being under speeders.
Oh boy.
So to be able to get to insert player's name here, you would need to
It's like those French sounding.
get some transport out to it, and because it's too far, unless you walk for a couple of days.
For a couple of days.
We gotta hire a transport. Okay.
And Burna is still in the canteen.
But we're just gonna say that he's caught up to us. Let's just say that he caught up to us here, and he's like, "What happened?"
It's just gonna magically
Like-
be when he actually appears to be able to play. Oh yeah, Burna just materializes next to you. Hey guys.
Bro has instant transmission.
It's like, I've been trying to catch you guys for like the last day.
I'm trying to get a hold of you about your car's extended warranty.
He's been always like one step behind, seeing the aftermath of what you've done.
Like, what happened? What happened back in that factory?
You don't wanna
Lots.
know, dude.
Lots happened.
It's like, we'll explain it all later, I promise.
Plenty
We're all
things happened.
if we all survive the trip here, we'll explain eventually. I think somehow.
You think somehow?
Somehow, it'll all make sense to somebody.
Somehow, Palpatine returned.
Somehow,
And we never get an
still trust
explanation.
them? Still trust
That's gonna be the real question.
Yeah.
Like, you're
I
supposed
would
to be
trust
Jedi,
those.
right? like, I thought these were Jedi.
I don't think you even introduce yourselves as Jedi. You just...
No, he was hired by the he was hired by the Jedi Council, I thought.
It's been too long. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
so
pretty sure.
That's what. Yeah, he's saying he's hired by the Jedi Council to help out, so he would know Jedi. Yeah.
I really believe that.
He had like a short section at the end of a session, so I didn't remember.
So yeah, well, what we're going to insert place and I'm here.
Yeah, that's exactly how you have to say it.
Yep, that's it exactly.
It was named by a Twi'lek from TCW.
Exactly. I still think that was one of the weirdest things that George ever said that they should do. Make sure that all the Twi'leks have French accent.
I don't know
get
why
the
you would
intent
think.
behind it, but also no, that didn't work.
I don't get the intent behind it.
By giving certain species a different accent, then that makes them identifiable in different ways just from hearing them.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that aspect, I guess. Just to me, it just seems very weird.
Oh, it is weird.
It's a very George Lucas thing to do, though.
That's true.
That's like why he'd have Imperials have a more British accent and all of that too. So you'd know they're Imperial just for listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not terribly anti-British or anything.
No, totally not.
Yeah, like Empire's like this weird mixture of like colonial Britain, American imperialism, Nazi Germany, Imperial
All good
Germany.
times. Nothing was ever
yeah.
wrong with them.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're taking a speeder, you say?
Yep, we gotta hire a speeder.
If there's anything else you want to do before you go.
I'm good.
Is there any Gungans around?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Do you want to eat them?
I like how we
You
do
notice that
exact
some of
same
the
reaction.
Gungans from the factory are starting to filter out into the normal area. You notice that's probably the most, that's pretty much the Gungans that are here seem to work at that factory. Otherwise, it's a mix of other species around.
Because I was gonna say, I'm gonna make up a story about being an agent of the Gungan secret intelligence, and sent here to find the Trade Federation factory.
Do Gungans have an intelligence agency? Wouldn't that require them to be intelligent?
Exactly, that's why we said Gungans all over the galaxy.
Would that require them to be intelligent?
Oh, so I see. You think Boss Nass is an idiot? I see how it is.
I see how it is.
Well, Boss Nass did make Jar Jar a general.
Yeah.
That's true.
See?
This racism
And
will
then
not
who
stand.
do they choose as their representative in the Senate? Jar Jar.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
This racism will not stand against the Gungans.
Now, if you want to try and do that, you can roll deception.
Reception. Oh no. 9.
So these are the Gungans that are coming out of the factory as well. And they just ignore you.
Real. Real.
Like, this guy's
After a long, hard
man.
day's work, they don't care.
After everything that happens, they're exhausted.
And they're just like, screw you.
Yeah. They probably don't
You
even
killed our
think you're a
boss.
Jedi. They've seen the other Jedi, and then they go, who's this guy ranting at us?
Yeah, they're just like, who is this lunatic?
Perception checks? Just for flavor?
Wait. Am I gonna roll it, or is it everyone?
Everyone can roll a perception
For-
check and see if they notice
What?
just something for fun.
Okay.
Oh, God, that's terrible.
So he's too caught up in his deception to notice. He's trying to make up his story as he goes.
Normal soup things.
And Morgan.
Morgan?
Sorry, one second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Roll
Roll
perception.
perception.
Roll perception. Gotcha. Checking out emergency call from work. Just making sure there wasn't anything. Maybe
Figured
stupid.
you were.
Yeah. That or snoozing again.
Where is it? Where's perception? There it is.
Yeah, it's in like a weird place.
So everyone else notices, but Supe, that they seem to be taking some of their books with them as they leave.
Accurate.
They're taking what?
Man,
Some of their books with them as they leave. Like 50 bubbles of Gungan.
Oh
reading-
my god. I forgot about that.
I'm reading 50 bubbles of Gungan, okay? Like, it needs focus.
Some of the ones that you saw around the in the offices and that, they seem to have ducked in and grabbed their copies of the books.
What? I need to figure out whatever manufacturer is making Gungan smut and then do criminal activity.
My question is, who in Gungan society is writing Gungan smut?
Jar Jar Binks.
It's a side hustle.
Jar Jar's just, writing his Gungan smut in his free time between being a general and later a representative in the Senate,
That's canon, guys.
Everything is canon, don't you know that?
And
Yeah.
when everything's canon, nothing.
Nothing is. Look at Warhammer. What a mess now.
Man, just in case anyone
So-
forgot.
So in Warhammer, it
Oh,
is
yeah.
canon that everybody is trans. Correct?
Sure. Doesn't matter.
Still have the
Good note to
picture.
jump in on.
Okay.
Ah,
To be fair, that statement is kind of true.
All
To be
because
fair,
they're
that statement is kind
transhumans.
of
Because they're trans.
Exactly.
Yes, you're right.
Exactly.
And they're and the Marines are transformed by the special stuff they put in them to make them superhuman.
Transhumans.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
lovely.
And if you are what you eat, then
I love
we've
how
all
we're
eaten
being
trans
incredibly
fats,
literal with the
and-
definition of
and
trans.
we
That's
all
true.
contain trans fats. So therefore,
Wait. Okay, does that make them? Does that make the Space Marines Transformers?
more than meets the eye.
100% yes.
Oh man. Welcome, Shay.
Yeah, welcome to the shit show, buddy.
Welcome.
Oh, yeah.
You grace us with your presence.
No
You grace
surprise
us with-
there. Yeah, for once, yeah.
Just came at the right time. We're
Oh,
talking
man.
nonsense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was interesting.
I don't know if I would call that the right time. It was certainly a time.
It was certainly a time, yes.
Man.
I made my entrance.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
You grace us with
You
your
got an
presence
entrance?
earlier than last time.
I know, I got lucky this time.
So, Buranar's following on their trail, just behind them, but a step behind each time they went somewhere. Is what I'm saying. So he is coming from the bookshop
How am I all alone
to the
in the middle of
factory,
nowhere?
and then sees them as they're exiting the factory, and with what Buranar sees is them exiting the factory, and then some Gungans filing out behind them, holding books. And of course, you know that the shop owner has a giant pile of burnt books in the middle of his shop.
I forgot about the burn.
It too. Guys,
And you're
are
like,
we
what
the bad
hell
guys?
are these guys doing?
Are we the bad guys? We're burning books. I'm being racist against Gungans.
I'm the one keeping books here. I don't know about you, buddy.
And
I have
Obvi-
books.
obviously
have a book.
something's happened in this factory, but you don't know what.
He doesn't want to know what.
Trust me, you don't.
They did some crime. That's basically the gist of it.
So what?
They did some crime, yes.
Tour Burana. Finally, you might be able to play for a bit more than just the end of the session, and that'll be interesting. So, what are you gonna do?
Where are we going again?
Insert place name here.
Oh yeah. Eensurt Plues name here.
So they, well, you wouldn't know yet, but they have found to go to insert place name here. And they are heading towards wherever they're gonna go next before, or straight to hiring a speeder to be able to go out to it. But you notice Ram Kek has a decent sized blaster hole that looks aggravated from it being poked.
We gotta find a doctor.
Yeah, we gotta figure out a way to get to heal him. Actually, that should be our first priority right now.
The cinnamon
Still,
offer still stands. The cinnamon offer spice still stands.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna take that. Heal
I would-
Ram, that's our first priority.
So, Shay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So you had this short introduction with
About to give
them,
me the crash course for dummies again.
and then you follow the trail of destruction and craziness, and here you are. What you gonna do? Because it's like the more you see, the less that you're gonna trust these guys, it seems like.
I don't know why.
And the worst part is that we really are trying not to be bad guys.
Oh.
Well, some of us are. But being the
Let's
bad guys is fun.
There's Supe going on later. Are we the baddies?
And how about you? I'm keeping the book.
I mean,
guess I'll
that's
walk up to
certainly a
the group
choice.
and ask them what's going on.
So essentially, Shay, don't worry about specific system stuff or whatever yet. Just say what you want to do, and then I'll explain things as we go, so that you can become familiar by doing it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because me being a little special, I forgot what we're doing.
So, your introduction, if you forgot, was that you said that you were hired by the Jedi Council to help the group find the factory where it seems like they're working on some prototype assassin droid programming.
Oh no.
And then that's pretty much as far as it went.
Okay.
Yeah, and then,
I know I haven't really had time to work on. Oh,
then we gave you the
we're
slip.
gonna catch up to this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very brief. If you've got other questions, I can fill you in, but at the moment, that's the brief summary to get you caught up to what your character would know as well.
Okay. Trying to think what to do in this case. Yes. I'll walk up to the group. Why'd you leave? All this chaos.
I don't really know what you said. I think you cut out if you were talking.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
about all this
All I
chaos,
heard-
but part of it cut off.
Yeah.
Chaos!
Okay.
It's like the Final Fantasy meme. Chaos!
Nice.
I don't get that reference, but it's okay.
No, it's the new game, I think.
Yeah, what I was trying to say was, walk up to the group and be like, "Why'd you leave me? Why is all this chaos going around?"
Well, there's a few explanations.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't tell you what happened with the bookstore. I don't understand. I was also not directly involved in that.
Ram just convinced
I
the
actually still-
shop owner to round up all of the copies of 50 Bubbles of Gungan and burn them.
And I think you know what that book's about. We don't have to explain that.
Yeah.
It's Gungan culture literature, man.
Yeah.
yes,
sure.
there was also wasn't there the one other I've had? Where's it at?
Yeah, there was one or two others that were different species.
Yeah, there was this one too.
Oh yeah, use it in
Oh, yeah,
Bombad
use that in
Trouble.
Bombad Trouble.
Oh boy.
And variations thereof.
So you were asking like why we like left you behind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question. Basically, we didn't really trust that you were who you said you were.
Out of
say that.
meta knowledge wise, Gratua, because you probably also forgot, you're saying that you're hired by the Jedi Council, but you weren't.
That's true.
Oh, he actually wasn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
okay.
hired by one of the someone in connection to the Huts to investigate the factory because there could be competition.
Oh. Oh. And so they're like, that bastard lied to me.
But the characters don't know that, and Gratua was saying that, I think because we were still figuring out the backstory, a little bit of why he was there, but that's what we went with
Okay.
after all that. So it's good.
That's fair.
So we were right to not trust him.
Or were we?
Do do do.
That's the real question.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: Why would the Jedi Order hire you when they've already got three Jedi Padawans and a representative of the Senate on this case?
Oh, are we interrogating now?
Well, I'm asking a question.
Turns on interrogation mode.
Dun dun dun.
I'm just asking a simple question. Burinar. Why would they hire you? There's already 4 of us involved. There's already 4 of us involved.
Have you seen us?
I don't ask questions. I just take the paycheck.
Great, we have a mercenary with us.
This group's gonna go further and further just down to be like an underworld group instead of a Jedi group.
Isn't that more of Jaren's thing rather than with his secret?
Well, theoretically, it's more your
Senate
thing because
connection.
your master is a Grey Paladin.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
you
but-
thing.
Yeah, but Supe just wants to be a farmer. He doesn't want
He
the
wanted to go to
connection.
the Agri Corps, but he was too good at
How does
being a
that make
Jedi
sense?
somehow.
I don't believe him.
Yoda took pity on him or something.
That sounds more believable.
Yoda just made him a Jedi. You're going to be a Jedi.
You don't have a choice in
Yoda
that.
asked
But I
the
don't
last
wanna
resort
be.
Master Enablier. And she said yes.
And she regrets that decision every day.
No, I am committing. I'm just
Right.
gonna be breaking Jedi rules. I'm not gonna be actually doing anything wrong. I never intend to do anything wrong
Jedi
here.
rules.
Yes,
It goes more like guidelines
just a
anyway.
specific Jedi rule. There is an argument for that, actually.
Qui-Gon Jinn moment.
Hey, he's my secret idol, okay?
Secret.
Are you sure it's a secret?
Well, nobody knows.
Here we go.
Alright, Shay, when you're ready to respond, we keep talking.
Yeah.
We keep talking.
Do we not? That's what am I supposed to be doing?
They're just responding back to what he said to you.
Yeah, because I think it
We're
was
looking
you
for
don't
wood.
ask the questions, I'll just take the paycheck.
Yeah,
I
So
thought we were
we're-
looking for wood.
we're getting there.
So,
We're getting to wood.
so I guess it's trying to convince them why they should trust you.
Yeah, that's where we are. And roll a persuasion when you say whatever you're gonna
Oh,
say
you should
next.
say it, and then I can call for roll for persuasion or whatever. That can
Yeah.
work. And it depends what you're trying to do. So if it's specifically trying to deceive them into stealthing here hide by the Jedi Council on that would be a deception.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Deception. Excellent.
So on the character sheet, if you go to the third icon across in the top right, looks like a little book. That's the journal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've got them in folders, which they may be collapsed for you. So there's a little plus icon next to it. I have the players under characters and then players.
Okay.
And it's like a folder system.
Yeah, I see that.
And then you find Gratua Bruna and you just click on the name and it comes up with the character sheet.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cool. And then on the right, down a little bit, is a skills header, which that's all the skills that you have. So,
Okay.
oh, you added there's a couple of custom ones underneath the main list, but otherwise it's in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
And all of the knowledge ones are under the knowledge skill. They're just separate categories. So you've got deception near the top, which is A, C, and D, going by the acrobatics, climb, and then
Okay.
deception. And then persuasion
Yeah,
is
I see
down in
that.
P, so that makes sense. And then you click the little die icon next to deception and it'll do a roll for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you know this is a guy that has a 1 in deception, for reference.
Nice.
1 in deception.
So he's as good at deception as I am at stealth.
His dump stat is charisma. His dump stat is charisma. His dump stat is
Exactly.
Yeah, you might want to be persuasive then.
It's okay, he's trying to deceive us, man.
No,
might work,
persuasion
you never
would
know.
be just as good. They both won.
Oh,
Because he's not
but
trained
that
in
should be
either
under
of them.
charisma.
Yeah, his charisma's his dubstep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it should be set to charisma on persuasion.
Yeah, both are set to charisma, deception, and persuasion.
Oh, okay. That's so weird.
That's how it is. Because you're still trying to... Yeah, that's how charisma works. Yeah,
Alright.
it's an 8. So, Shay, give me Bruna trying to deceive them, but it's an 8 kind of deception, so it's not very good. So on a scale of 0 to 20, it's an 8, if that helps you think of it.
Yeah, just whatever really terrible lie.
But not quite as bad as a 1.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like a little bit believable, but not really.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
Uh, yeah. Let's see. Walk up to the group and say, hired to do the job, and that's what I intend to do, whether you guys like it or not.
Okay. Fair enough.
Getting a bit combative here.
Okay, so Jaren is just gonna okay.
I'm gonna wave my hand at Gratu and then say, "You will tell us who your master is."
All right. Let's see how that works.
Hey, it might. You don't know.
And that's just super. He can't use force persuasion
with the
because that's a
silence.
talent. So
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have that.
that's just
He's just
him.
pretending that he has the force.
I mean, he could roll a force check if he to see if it'll work.
Since it's a talent, though, he wouldn't be able to, because once you learn how to do it, then that's you being able to do it.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
It's a 9. For this guy that is waving at you and going, "You will tell us who your master is."
It's a failure. I found nothing.
Yeah, usually.
Wait, you rolled a deception. Why did you roll a deception?
I don't know why he
persuasion?
rolled I guess he was trying to deceive him into thinking he was using the force.
Yeah, that's the way I read it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Exactly.
It's like I can
My
very clearly
master.
tell you're faking it.
Yeah. So you can clearly tell he's faking it. What are you gonna say, Shay?
Shay?
Is it, must be the headset, I think.
His
It was crackling
connection
earlier,
seemed
yeah.
a bit spotty. Yeah. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
We could say it.
Dun, 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 dun.
In my head, I was,
I was
just
having
thinking the
issues
response
earlier.
could be, "My master's money." My master's...
Man.
At least it's not your mom.
Oh, that was something.
In my
I
brain,
mean,
it was
that
just
wouldn't
like,
do anything for Supe anyway, because he doesn't know his.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, each of the
And that's
Jedi
the
wouldn't
only
know
one
their
here who-
parents.
Yeah, Enep and Alavanta would be the only ones who would know their know their mothers, and it's questionable if they know them.
My character does, but I don't know
Okay.
about. I don't know about Alavanta.
To him and look at the group. What's with this guy?
That's
Classic
actually a good
response.
response. That's a good response.
He's
I'll have you know that
You
I'm
know,
the sanest
I
of the
asked-
bunch.
I ask this question all the time, man.
Hey,
So
I'll
I
have
now
you know,
trust this Mandalorian.
I'll have you know, I keep this group sane.
You keep telling yourself that, Supe. You keep telling yourself that.
Okay, I'm gonna put every persuasion that I have into saying that.
Oh my god.
Now
Oh,
roll a
jeez.
wisdom check against yourself.
Against yourself? I like that.
Because he's trying to convince himself.
Oh, that's right.
He was really trying to give himself a motivational speech.
Apparently.
Pumping himself up in the mirror.
Point at him and look at the rest of the group and say, "What's with this guy?"
I'm just gaslighting someone.
Wait, yeah, we did hear
Yeah.
you then shave and it was a bit funny. So, click your wisdom in the attributes, Supe, to see if you convince yourself. To see if you convince
Honestly,
Oh,
Bernard, we really don't understand him. We just kind of tolerate him at this point.
Oh, that's a good word for it. Tolerate.
That was a good wisdom roll, but it still
Wow.
wasn't enough. Supe successfully convinced himself he keeps the group sane.
Exactly.
But only himself.
He just has like this little moment where he's
guys.
I like the idea that he just starts talking to himself in the corner. He's like, crazy. I'm the mental backbone. Yeah, I am the mental backbone. And then just like, goes back into the thing.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
it's just like this freaking crazy person over here.
This certifies that he's crazy because crazy people don't know that they're crazy.
Exactly.
So,
If somebody
also,
says, "Man, I'm crazy," no, they aren't.
I'm imagining live action casting
Crazy?
for
I was
Supe
crazy
would be
once.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
Oh. That's
Like
beautiful.
young Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. What do we think of?
I'm the mental backbone. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh my god. Okay.
God.
All right. I'm gonna turn to the other semi-sane members of this group. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what to think of this. I think he's a Mandalorian. What do we think here? Should we let him come with us?
I mean,
I
he
mean, we do
also
have-
doesn't trust Supe, so I mean, he's got my vote.
I
That's
mean,
that's a
worst
fair.
case scenario, we've got 3 Jedi. I'm pretty sure, like, even if he's a Mandalorian, 3 Jedi can take 1 Mandalorian.
Right. Well,
That's what
I
I
don't
thought
think his
during the
armor.
Mandalorian
I don't
Wars.
think his armor is Beskar, so I think we're okay.
Yeah. It's not Beskar, as long as we make sure he doesn't have, like, slug rounds or anything. We should...
actually,
Alright.
yeah. If you
Are we discussing this in front of him?
it seems like it.
We're just
But
discussing.
also,
We're just
if
openly
you're
discussing how we take him down.
Specifically saying about knowing if his armor is Beskar, we're gonna have to see how much your parents know about your parents.
I said I
How
don't
much?
think it's
Sure.
Beskar. I said I
But
don't think it
Ram
is.
is specifically saying it's not Beskar, so we'll have to see
Oh,
if he
okay.
actually knows if it's Beskar or not.
Would that be a?
I mean, metagaming we know it's not, but
Yeah.
would that be a galactic lore knowledge or a technology
I'm having a
knowledge?
Look at the
Okay,
things.
I have an idea how we know we could trust him. Rock, paper, scissors. Obviously.
Oh, yes, you're right. That makes perfect sense.
It could be
If I
life sciences
had-
because that includes archaeology and that sort of stuff as well.
It belongs in a museum.
Oh, physical sciences is engineering and chemistry type stuff, so I'd probably put knowledge of materials like metals and stuff in physical sciences.
That makes
yeah,
sense.
that would go there.
So, if you're gonna actually say it's not Beskar, then let's see if you actually know.
I mean, I was just making an educated guess.
Yeah, I'm saying for Ram
Based
especially.
based on, like, mine was going based off of just like what I could see. It
Yeah.
didn't seem very heavy by looking at it.
Yeah. But Ram
But
said
he
it
could
with
just
such
carry it well.
confidence.
Hi, Rom. Do you actually know if he has Beskar or
He
no?
might have had to go for a moment because he's muted.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't realize. I don't have Discord pulled up.
Yeah, I
he,
can't
he's
have it
making
on
it.
the
He's
second
making a
screen.
pit stop. I think
Yeah.
most likely that'd be my guess. That's usually why I leave.
What is insight again?
So
Insight.
Insight would be essentially like if you think someone's not telling the truth, then it's trying to see if they are or not.
Oh.
So-
Can I poke his armor to determine if it's Beskar?
If he'll let you get close enough.
Can I roll stealth to get close enough?
Oh my god.
Shay, what would happen to if someone poked your armor?
Just you just hear blaster fire in the background.
Yeah. You there, Shay?
Man, I think Shay's having some issues with his
Yeah, the internet seems to
connection.
be playing up for him.
I think it's
Yeah.
audio or something.
It could be either or. I was having issues earlier. I had to change head.
I like how that cut off. I had to change head. I had to change...
Yeah.
Headsets.
No.
God.
Man, I love it. I love Wi-Fi
there
connections.
Mm.
Yeah, you're coming through a little better now. Where you were.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would happen if a four-armed weirdo came up and poked your armor?
Stealthily. You forgot the word stealth.
To be confirmed if it's stealthy or not.
Attempted stealth.
So if it's not stealthy, there would be I'd fire a couple shots near his feet.
Reasonable.
Okay, what if I roll stealth?
Okay, roll a stealth, but it's at a -5 disadvantage because you're standing right in front of him. And you've got his attention trained on you.
Okay. I'm gonna get the demonian robe, and then I'm gonna wave it around, and then
Like, if he gets
Oh,
a nat
no.
20, it's like the only way he could get it.
So... Supe pulls out this bloodied robe and waves it in front of you
Menacingly.
menacingly. And it looks like the blood is still drying.
and then I have to like, and then after I drop it, I'm gonna disappear.
Roll the stealth.
I will laugh if you get a nat 20, because this is the only way you're gonna succeed.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good.
I mean, that is pretty good. Oh, man.
16.
Oh my god.
The robe drops to the ground, and then Supe's just still crouching there as the robe drops. He's just crouching down, and then looks up at you.
Oh, my God.
The robe,
So does he
bloody
definitely
before,
poke him
now
up?
gathers dust because it's being dropped on the ground.
Does he still like reach out to poke?
That's what he was saying to try and do before.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly walk there, then poke it to determine if it's Beskar.
So roll
It's gonna-
the physical sciences knowledge check and see if you would actually know.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
23 is not bad. So you wouldn't know about Beskar, but realistically you've never touched it because you've only read about it in the archives. So this would be a lot
just gotta-
higher check to know how it would feel. So this feels like metal, but it's really hard to tell whether it's just Durasteel or if it's something different.
Yes. This armor is solid. It could be
Ow.
Beskar.
But you know a fair bit about Beskar, you know, that is found on the planet Mandalore, and that's the only, and the Mandalorians are the only ones that have been able to use the material to be able to forge it into armor, and that sort of thing.
I just gotta pretend to know. Clearly, this could be Beskar. 50% chance.
50%.
Yeah, 50% yes or no. Yeah, yes or no. Yes.
Actually, a factual statement.
Cam over here
50%
dying.
chance. Wow.
50.50%.
So he
Oh
poked
my
Bruna,
God.
so then there's a couple of shots that Sue pays fee when he gets poked.
Can I flip back and then get the robe? Avoiding the shots. Can I
Roll
flip
an
back?
acrobatics check.
Wow. That was pretty
Wow.
good.
So Supe
Oh, wait.
rolls back, grabs the cloak, and in a puff of dust picks it up. And now you see that on that robe is dust intermingled with this blood that's sort of now thickening because of the mixture with dust on it.
Okay.
It's still a finely crafted robe. It's fine. It can be used.
You're a finely crafted robe.
Or something. I don't know. I don't think it would be a finely crafted robe. I think that's a stretch.
Mm.
Wands.
Oh boy. Alright, let's just move on. Let's just go.
This never happened.
This whole display is just. Let's just go. Let's get a speeder and get out of here. Or actually, Ram needs help. I keep forgetting Ram needs treatment.
Needs meds, yeah.
After all that,
Are there any?
We gotta get Ram. We gotta get Ram stitched up here. Okay, he's got a hole. Let's get that taken care of, and then we'll deal with what we gotta
The
deal
wood.
with.
Yes, we had to deal with the wood.
when we go out to the woods
Yeah.
today, you better not plan to stay. Because today's the day the Gungans have their picnic.
Oh no. I don't know what this song is, but I don't like it.
Oh, Teddy Bear's Picnic. When I changed it to Gungans.
It's just
Hang on,
as
I'll
bad
link
either
the
way.
song.
Oh gosh.
Is that the one from not for broadcast? Because
No, it's a older song that's for kids generally.
I can't put that on. I can't. I can't. Just looking at the screen, just no.
Horrifying.
it looks a horror movie.
He does. I would not have watched that as a kid.
It
I
was just a
wouldn't- I
song
would
that
be
went
scared.
around. It wasn't even a TV show or anything. That's the album cover.
I would not have listened to that.
Get a random song reference there.
That no one will understand.
Hey, if anyone does, put it in the comments.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you know, the two people who watch this.
If you are watching this, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I think what it should be said is, if you're watching this, why?
Yes.
So the edited
Please
version of the
explain.
last part has 8 views. So that's 8 people, maybe me as well, so 7 people looking at it.
6, because I think I clicked on it briefly.
But also,
I have not, so it's not.
the live version had more views.
Okay.
So people...
What's wrong with you people?
When we started going live, that got 20 views by the end, and then the other one's got 15 views now.
Okay. Okay, guys, why are you watching this? Please tell us.
Yeah, please.
We'll read your comments, I promise.
What else are we gonna do?
Just be disconnected from the internet and play the RPG and have fun. There we go.
That's true.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so do we
are you going
like
to share
take-
anything about what happened in the factory with Burner?
No, I don't trust this guy.
No, we don't. I don't care how much anyone trusts him. We're not sharing that information right now.
Well, that's a good point too. We probably just shouldn't.
So you just end up going somewhere and he's trailing behind, not knowing what's going on still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. Okay. So medical
gonna sound
facility for Rom or
I think I need to get
Go
to
on
my
down the
little
wood.
brother.
I feel like we definitely need to heal Rom.
because I mean, unless wait, does Bernard have a med pack?
I have a fire extinguisher.
That will be so helpful for a blaster wound.
If it's on fire,
Burner doesn't have a lot because the battle armor was more expensive, but I gave an exception
figured.
with some of the stuff, so yeah.
I figured. Okay, so medical facility it is.
where is the nearest medical facility? Oh, master of games.
Oh. It's game time. That's another obscure reference. Let's say it's over here. So he's ended up sort of trailing behind you guys, and you end up over here at the medical facility. Where there's
not
a
looking.
local doctor.
Where'd you ping at? I was not looking.
Oh, it's to the left of where you were. I've shifted you there now.
Oh, that one.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit far now, isn't it? It's like they had to take a.
You had to go around the
Your tax.
long way because there's a mountain in between.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speed.
Well, we had to get a speeder, you know.
Yeah, no, we just Skyrim that. We just walked over the mountains.
Yes.
Of course. You know, Rom's only severely injured.
While
Yeah.
He can climb the
Supai's just
mountains.
holding out the robe, looking at it as he walks.
I'm gonna wear it. Like.
Well,
Oh, you're wearing it now?
Like a badge of honor.
You're wearing it now?
Okay, I need to roll this D100 that I've got.
That's never good.
What's the D100 for?
We don't know.
So that doesn't occur.
Thank God, whatever it was.
What doesn't occur?
What doesn't occur?
That's for you to not find out.
'Cause it
Okay.
didn't happen.
Alright. Like, so he's wearing the robe, right?
Yes, he's wearing the robe, which is currently not tainted by the dark side.
Oh god.
It's only got blood on it.
Why would it be tainted by the dark side unless the Nemodian was a Sith Lord?
A guy literally got blown apart, and it's still bloodied, and then you're wearing it.
Like a normal person.
Exactly.
Are you wearing it instead of your other clothes or on top of them?
On top of it, like to make it seem like a nobility.
Well, wait, you're wearing a robe over a robe?
Yes.
So the
Robeception.
roll a strength check.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This robe it doesn't fit over your shoulders, so it's just hanging around your neck.
This is a fail of epic proportions.
But then again,
Why?
if the strength check was sort of in the middle, it would have been like, okay, you managed to squeeze into it, but if it was too strong, it would have torn the robe. Because a Nemoidian would be smaller than Supe.
New plan. Can I have Anna wear it instead?
I'm not wearing that.
Maybe Elevanta might wear it. Maybe.
I am not wearing a bloody robe of a Neomoidian.
It's for the disguise.
Mm-mm. Don't care.
But the headdress fits you, Supe, even though your hair sticks up out of under it.
Oh boy.
Can I ask for the best healer for Ram using like pretending I'm part of the Trade Federation?
They just ignore you. They just.
That's what I would have done.
We desired the best healer for our companion here, who is the engineer for a droid.
A singular droid. A singular
Who
droid.
is the engineer for a droid?
Ram.
You're at a medical facility. There's no engineers for droids there.
Because he was injured while testing his wooden droid. We desire it right now.
Oh no. They just.
Well,
The receptionist just looks at you and then looks at the people behind you.
Can I deceive them?
You can try to
Can I-
deceive. You can certainly try.
let's see how that goes.
The receptionist just looks past you and into the other group members. Like, is this guy for real? Is this guy for... That would
Really? On a 24?
That would have needed
okay.
a nat 20, especially because he's wearing
okay.
a bloodied robe around his neck.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, he's not. He's a bit eccentric.
Does he need
That's
medical
certainly a
attention?
The other guy does. Don't worry about this guy.
Not enough to warrant the use wasting your time on him. This our Keldor friend here is more important.
There is not enough medicine and supplies in the world to fix this one man here.
Okay.
Do-
But if you
do you
ever
have
change
somebody
your
who can-
mind, she hands, and it probably is the one closer, a card for a mental asylum.
Okay, let me put that in my inventory. I will definitely keep a hold of that.
This might be a
What's the name of it? The Ord Mantell.
The Mantellian Rehabilitation Center.
All right. We gotta remember that NF has this during the Clone Wars.
Yep.
Because it'll be important then.
This is an important clue for later.
You know, it's only 7-8 years away.
NF will remember this.
Oh yes.
NF will never forget.
If I ever need to get rid of Supe, I know what I'm doing.
We'll never let go of the fact that Supe tries to pimp for her.
Correct. This will never be forgotten.
All right.
And then she directs you to take a seat while you wait for the doctor for and if you're doing anything else, otherwise we can expedite that.
I think we should expedite that and just move
Let
on.
me buy another med kit.
Yeah. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can
let's buy med
stuff there.
kits.
So, are you buying a med pack or a medical kit?
What page
med
is
packs.
what page is
Med
what page is that? What page is that again in the book?
It's like $100 for one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the costs and what they are page 135 of the PDF.
Okay.
And the-
Can we ask for a discount?
I already bought one. I didn't even ask, but
No,
You
it's
can
not.
ask.
That's not.
You can certainly
wanna
try.
Wait, how heavy is the med pack again? Med pack.
They're 1 kilo.
Yeah.
yeah. See, what I do whenever I use one, I don't take it out of my inventory. I just uncheck it as being in my inventory, so that way I don't have to.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Yeah,
info.
that makes it easier.
Yeah, it saves time.
Guess that's true.
It's just called I'm lazy.
You're
No, I
gonna
don't
get
wanna look it up
med packs and
again.
Things again, so.
Mm-hmm.
So a medical kit is 600 credits, it weighs 20 kilos, and you get a +2 to the first aid checks if you have a medical kit with you.
Can I have 1 half liter of Bacta instead of 1?
A half
Just
liter
half-
of Bacta.
Half a liter.
Because I'm already
Roll a
encumbered.
persuasion check. Because you're gonna have to persuade
So it'd
them
be
to give you
50
half a
and 1
liter of
kilogram.
Bacta.
So you like jazz? Can I have a half liter of
Jazz.
Bacta
No,
with a discount?
No, you needed to say it in universe. Just do you like jizz? Oh my goodness, it's a natural 20!
Oh my
He
god.
asks the woman at the medical place if she likes jizz. I'd just like to point that out for anybody who decides to watch this.
Yes! Because
You like
thank you,
jizz?
George Lucas. Thank you, George.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, he did. He definitely did.
And she's like,
Oh man.
oh, I do like jizz. Yes. I'm sure I can. You can have half a liter of Bacta for 25 credits.
Oh man, a massive discount.
Thank
He
you.
found a jizz connoisseur.
Man, you got a massive deal there.
It's half a
He
liter.
found somebody with like an autistic obsession about jizz.
So,
Okay,
what kinds of jizz do you like? Do you have any favorite bands?
Nothing much. I'm just starting out. That's why we're traveling.
Just starting out listening to Jizz? Oh, what have you found so far?
Oh, I like this band, Disney.
Disney.
Disney. Disney.
Oh no!
I'm only dying over here.
Oh yeah, they're one of the new ones. I don't like them as much as some of the others though.
Real. Definitely not meta at all or anything.
No, not at all.
Oh my gosh.
My God. Oh my God.
You know, there's these upcoming ones. There's a small band that's come around locally recently. They're quite good. You should check them out. They're at the Cantina every Tuesday. I'll just use normal weekday names for now.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't.
Oh, you gotta like. I like this one. It's a GZU.
Oh yeah, that sounds
Anyway.
not bad. Yeah, that sounds... And she seems like really into it. And with the natural 20, she's like really interested in Supe as well.
Oh my god.
Despite
Hey, you know what? We don't need
everything
medical on this
going
planet.
on with this weirdo, she's like, hey, he likes jizz, and it's kind of attractive.
Try to
Wait, do we have
suggestion
like
you
a
probably could
okay,
succeed.
highlights memes? Hold on here. It-
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And we go to the... is Ram gonna be okay from the infection?
Wait, he was infected?
Yeah, you did tinker with it. Like Callum did say something about infection or something.
No, I just said it's poked it and it's sore, but it didn't make it worse. It didn't make it worse.
Amazingly.
Somehow.
Oh,
Because no one did a natural
Okay.
one on it.
oh, thank God. That would have been bad.
Shoves their whole fist into it. So yeah, I don't know.
He
if
only loses the
Morgan's
arm.
just had to step out for a little bit, but yeah, they
This is
tend
really
to the
working.
wound, and I'll say he gets half of what hit points that he has lost back because it's still healing over time a little bit.
Yeah.
So 34, 17 hit points. And of course, it costs money because it's a doctor.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you see, Supe can pay for this because he's getting heavy discounts.
So if we look at
It'll
some
only
expenses,
It'll only cost him 100.
medical care, medpack treatment, 300 credits.
Does he even have 300 credits?
He has 1,000 that he just got.
Oh, that's right.
So he has
mean
1,004 and a
107
half credits.
You mean 979.5 because that was 25.
Oh yeah, you
For the
already
medpack.
took the 25 out. Oh, also you got 36 out of 36 encumbrance. 6 out of
So bro can't carry anything else.
Oh yeah, thinking of, I think that's one of the first times. Half a litre of Bacta would weigh 1 kilogram.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I specifically chose half alone.
Yeah, but
okay.
That's not in your inventory right now.
Yeah, you gotta add that in.
Oh, Bacta. I wrote Mad Pack for some reason.
Oh,
Okay, one half. Okay, there we go. Bacta. Sorry about that. Sorry about the confusion.
no, that's right. I saw that there and was like, oh, you had a med pack, sure. That's why I didn't see that. That's alright.
Half liter. I'm just gonna put half liter.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry about that.
I can imagine this just being a half liter of Bacta that you're gonna chug sometime.
You generally don't drink back.
He's gonna put it in one of his
soup,
soups.
hey? It's gonna be Bacta soup.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, it may taste funny, but it will help you.
It depends how he cooks it.
That's true. Theoretically, it would help us, but you know, it's soup.
He's already got a
Alright.
bonus to cooking checks, and there could be this whole thing with cooking different meals to add bonuses and things.
Yeah.
That'd be fun, yeah.
We haven't delved into that because each time, like, he's had one successful dish, I think.
Yep.
So this girl's trying to keep talking to Supe about jizz, and what are you gonna do about it?
You're gonna fall in love. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna give her NF's number.
What?
Oh,
Why
but
not? Why?
Why would I want her number when I can have yours?
Oh,
Or comfrey.
I'm just gonna whisper to her. I'm just gonna whisper to her. She's my friend and secretary.
Oh, I'm the
Roll a
secretary.
deception check.
And it
I
is
mean-
And Eb can roll perception to see if she heard him.
okay.
She rolled a natural 1. Oh, we've got my physical dice here. The woman rolled a natural 1, so she believes you. And is like, okay, oh, send a message right away.
God. My com like dings.
The calling thing saying, and what's your name? To Supe.
I'm just gonna say her my name and then just gonna slowly say goodbye to her.
You're gonna give her your real name?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, you're giving her
What
your
name
real
do you
name?
give her?
Oh my god. I got this. Apus Okens.
A Poos Okens. What the hell?
What?
How do you spell? Okay.
Which is just reverse. It's slightly respelling the name itself.
It's Snako.
Supe Snako. Oh my god.
Okay, and as you walk away, Enep's going ding, 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 ding with all these messages like,
Who the hell is texting me?
you're getting all
Who the
these
hell is messaging me? Who's
messages,
DMing me?
messages going on and on about, Isn't Apis really cool? And then we talked a lot about jizz and really liked it. And she comes up with all these lists of jizz bands that she likes, and she's ranting, and she's like, "Oh yeah, his secretary, isn't he handsome?
I am going to log in to ChatGPT, and we are going to have it come up with a list of jizz band names.
Oh my
This
god.
should be hilarious.
Oh my god, I don't want to look at a code in my email, bruh.
Are we forgetting Ramcat? Is this still alive now?
Yeah, Morgan's still muted, so I'm leaving that on the wayside a bit.
Eight.
It's like,
And then, yeah. Oh no. Just,
Let's see here. Are you aware that jazz music in Star Wars
it's
is
called Jizz Whale.
called jizz wailing?
jizz wailing.
Oh yes, I am very aware of that wonderfully unfortunate bit of Star Wars lore.
This is the best news ever.
Okay,
It's really terrible name. I
So-
wonder what they were thinking about it.
I'm playing
George
the
Lucas was horny on
old
Maine.
D20 Star Wars RPG, and I need a list. How many names do we want? Of
5.
Yeah, 5 sounds about
5
right.
Jizz Whaler bands. Not canonical ones, but new ideas.
Based on Old Manto.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Eh,
They can be on the HoloNet and whatever.
oh God! All right. So it responded with yes with 3 S's. Yes, that's awesome. And it says we have, and it also goes in to style, where they're from, and their vibe on each one of these.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
So we have number 1, the chromatic vibrotones. So their style is smooth jizz with synth overlays and vibro drum solos. And they're from the Nar Shaddaa nightlife scene. And their vibe is, think space lounge meets Biff beat poetry. The lead whaler, a Duros named
Poetry?
the lead whaler, a Duros named Vexo Vaughn, claims his melodies are frequencies of the Force. No one really knows what that means.
Oh, you get along so well with Supe.
Seriously, why is Supe not in a jizz band?
That'll
So,
be next time. That'll be next time.
yes. Now we're on to Gonk Funk Syndicate. Which is, the style is high energy fusion of jizz, droid funk, and glitch hop.
I'm just imagining that all of them use gonk sounds.
Yes. So then we have, they're from Coruscant's lower levels, and their vibe is all members are modified protocol or astromech droids. Their front bot, Gonk F11 Feli, plays a custom bass cannon and speaks only in dubstep.
Okay.
Then we have number 3, Criff and the Womp Rats.
Criff and the
That's good.
Womp Rat.
I like that one.
Criff and the Womp Rats. That is the best.
Someone
That is
just
style
named their
best.
child Criff. Someone just-
Their style is rebel core jizz punk.
You might want to ask it, ChatGPT if it knows what Criff means in Star Wars.
Okay. They're from Tatooine's underground cantinas. And their vibe is loud, fast, and just barely music. Known for heckling stormtroopers mid-set and throwing sonic grenades at their own speakers. Perfect if your party needs to incite a bar fight.
Excellent description.
Then we have Binary Sunset Serenade,
That's good.
which is emotional cinematic jizz ballads. They're from the Alderaanian Exile Circle. And their vibe is haunting melodies and long, soulful solos. Their songs are rumored to bring grown Wookiees to tears. Their tour poster always says, "We remember Alderaan." I'll have to tell it that I need some for the prequel era, but...
Yeah, so that last one needs to...
And the one before, the Criff and the Womp Rats is Rebel Core.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So
it
then,
could
number
be
5
the
is...
Mantellian Separatist Corps. Back from SWOTOR days. Back from SWOTOR.
Oh, wow. So we have the Minoc Howlers, which
Man,
is
those names.
improvisational space fusion jizz, whatever that is. They're from a roaming, refurbished freighter turned concert ship. And their vibe is they never play the same set twice. Every performance is inspired by the gravitational field of the nearest celestial body.
Wow.
Sometimes they don't show up at all.
Sometimes they don't show up at all.
Why would you
Sometimes they
pay
don't.
money for that one?
And then at the bottom here it says, need in-universe album names or a ridiculous scandal involving one of them? I got you.
I love that it offers.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's going on about that, and it keeps pinging in it, because that's the number that Supe gave her.
If NF ever finds out.
And she's calling him Aeopus Okins, or Jizz Guy. Or Jizz...
Probably Apis.
Apis. Oh yeah, I was thinking of Oedipus. Yeah.
I love how there's somewhat a feud between silent feud between NF and just.
Supe setting up NF with these random messages.
Ha. Ha. Okay, here's the
Did you
two
see-
replacements. Slimo Nova, which is experimental jizz infused with hyperwave trance. They're
boy.
well,
They're gonna hypnotize the audience.
we're not using the new canon planet where they're from. We can replace that with something, but it says from Corellia but relocated to Canto Bight's underground scene.
We'll just keep him in Corellia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so vibe, fashion forward, hyper stylized, and deeply mysterious. Their music loops and whispers from archived Jedi holocrons, totally illegal, and they claim they channel the rhythm of galactic destiny. Rumors swirl that a former Padawan is in the band under a false name.
Oh my god!
This is his band. It's his band.
See, we're gonna save that one for when Supe goes into his own band.
Oh, it even gave on these two like their top hit, which
Ooh.
the top hit is force sensitive, emotionally unavailable.
That sounds
What?
so topical.
And then the next one here is the Caller frequency, which is sub-bass jizz core with layered HoloNet samples from the planet Caller. And they're politically charged. They rose after the Trade Federation's occupation of Naboo, speaking to growing unrest in the Outer Rim. They tour independent systems, spreading anti-corporate alliance messages, thinly veiled with heavy synth riffs and aggressive solos. And their infamous track is Blockade My Heart, Then Tax Me.
That came out in the 2 years since Phantom Menace, 100%.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, like, no.
What was that planet? How was that planet spelled? Cola?
Aller. That might be a new canon planet.
It doesn't come up as anything. They might have made it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we could pick a random planet
that's
for them to
fine.
come from.
Yeah.
I think Caller is a thing. I remember reading about this somewhere.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's a new canon thing.
Oh.
It's in the
Like-
Kalar system, homeworld of the Kalarans. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, I was spelling it with a C, duh. Never mind.
Oh, that's that planet that Kanan as a Padawan is attacked on.
Oh, and technically it's in TCW.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I think it's in the. I think it's
in
only in season 7
yeah.
though.
So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. All right. So I think I think I think we need to figure out if Enup realizes that
Yeah.
that her messages are coming from the receptionist.
The receptionist that she saw Supe just talking to.
Yeah.
And then the comment messages started.
Yeah. Is that a perception check?
What? It could be perception or intelligence.
I mean, he already did, I think. Wasn't that
No,
no perception?
That was
No, that's that's for your comment about Enup being your secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did not notice that. But so you want me to roll a perception or an intelligence?
I'm just checking what I have on things.
Also,
Probably-
how long does my patience last? Do I need to roll an
probably
endurance?
Probably intelligence, so you know your character the most, so I would say pick how long the patience lasts.
Oh. Oh, you want me to pick how long the patience lasts?
Yeah, unless you want to roll for it. But...
I just want to roll for it, see what happens.
Yeah.
See how long her
Okay,
patience
So
lasts.
do intelligence to see if you figure it out, and then probably go constitution, even though that's usually more physical. Yeah.
Well, there's an endurance roll.
Endurance, yeah, that'd be it. It's based on constitution anyway.
Oh, she endures it for quite a while. I don't know if she knows, though.
But yeah, I think she doesn't know based on that 7. She's like, who is this person and why are they chasing me and who is this Apis Okins and why am I hearing all about jizz?
I'm just going to.
While she's still thinking about the wood types that she found, was like, yes, I was right, and what else they could do in the factory.
I'm just gonna silence messages from her. Like, I'm not gonna block her, but I'm just not gonna get
Just, like,
notification.
muting her, yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up muting, just nothing else. Just mute.
What a heartbreaker.
Alright, so now we can go
Now,
to.
We
the
are over
factory.
4 hours of talking. So how are
that's
you
true.
guys going for time?
I'm okay.
I'm okay, but I need to pee.
You really need to mention that you need to pee.
Hey, we can have an intermission for a couple of minutes. And
Yeah, might be a
see
good
if you
idea.
can
Morgan's
wake up
still. Yeah, Morgan's still muted. Shay, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Just been shenanigans. I'll be back in
Oh.
a minute too.
I'll be back in a little bit too.
Do you have a helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a full face helmet?
Yeah.
Cool.
The battle armor description, like we made it sort of close so that it can do the full armor thing.
I'm gonna take that as a confirmation for someone wanting the Nemodian crown helmet thing.
What?
I'm gonna take this as a confirmation of of you to want of you implying that you want an Emodian helmet hat thing.
What?
In what world
What?
do those translate?
You know that
I just asked the
hat thing.
Mandalorian if he had a full-faced helmet.
I don't know, you know. Soupy's gonna miss
confused.
that.
I'm now imagining an
Soupy's gonna miss the
Amodian
implication.
Mandalorian, but wearing a headdress on top of the helmet.
In what
We're
world?
gonna go. Where are we going next? I got sidetracked.
We do
So yeah, how much would transport cost us?
Good question. So if I'm looking at services and expenses type things, airport vehicle rental per day. We have that. A speeder bike is 20 credits per day. An average land speeder is 50 credits per day. A luxury land speeder is 100. An air speeder is 500. An interplanetary shuttle is 1,000, and an interstellar shuttle is 2,000. So it would be probably for the group. You'd probably try and hire one land speeder for everyone.
How many people can fit in a land speeder?
There's a good question. It probably depends on the land speeder. I'll just see if there's a generic thing that says. No, there's the X-34 land speeder, but it's not. I don't think it's invented yet. And that sucks because that's Luke's land speeder and it only has one person driving, and it only says it's got one passenger, and then I guess the droids were counted as cargo.
Yeah, they were in the cargo section
Wow.
when you got when he's got Ben with him.
And a different land speeder. I'll try some of these ones. What do they say? Luxury speeder it has here on the wiki. It says it has 7 passengers.
Okay.
And then there's the TT6. Sorry, it's in the Old Republic era. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's only 1 passenger anyway. And then this other one's 2. Right, there's Arrow 23 land speeder, but it's also like a military land speeder. Has 2 pilots, 2 crew, and 5 passengers.
Well, you can just get the luxury one because there's enough for all of us.
I would also
Yeah,
imagine
that's
that the average one we could say can seat 3 passengers. But yeah.
Well, are Alavanta and TC not coming with us?
Well, TC's cargo.
Right.
Alavanta could get in the trunk.
1, 2, 3,
Get in
4,
the trunk,
5.
After
Oh,
she
that's what
takes
it
your
is.
life, after she-
Yeah, so that'd be fine. Shoot, we can even put TC in with us.
I mean, yes, I'm probably funding for myself.
No, we're including you in the count.
Oh, finally.
No, he just runs behind them and tries to keep up.
No, because
Most of the time you guys keep trying to shun me.
so there's the 5 of us here, right? And then we've got 2 companion characters that are not on the board right now.
Yeah, I'll just put the player characters for indicating where you are.
Yeah, so yeah, we can do that. And how much is it for this 7-passenger speeder?
So the luxury speed is 100 credits per day rental.
Okay.
So how many days are you expecting to need it?
Well, How far away is it?
It's in 2 days walk. Could say would be half a day in a land speeder.
So, let's estimate 2 days.
That's what I was thinking. All right. I'll put 100 in if you put 100 in.
Sounds good to me.
Is that for everyone? They have to put
No, just the two of us.
They're covering the costs of the speeder.
Yep.
And then you make your way out to the facility. Now, where was I looking? We've got that here, and we've got this here is the other one. Okay, let's just make sure I'm on the right page. And then... I'll huddle you guys up right near this edge, and... bring Gratuor. And then we have TC and Elevator are there. And is that everyone? Probably. Ram isn't there, cause there you go.
Oh, what is this? Interesting. Interesting. I can see
Or are
nothing.
we just leaving Ram?
I'll put Ram there.
Wait,
now.
what?
I'll put Ram there.
I don't see nothing. Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just seeing black, but...
There you go. You gotta scroll up.
Ram's glitching
Yeah,
on
figures.
my end. Hang on. Reload it.
Ah. Man, this is a big map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't quite erase all of the word there, so you can just guess what it is. Just guess
What word?
here.
Clearly that meant Jose. Jose as in the name.
Was that ISB? Is it ISB?
No, I think it's meant to be an E.
Oh, I have no idea.
This is your approach to this factory.
Is there any windows?
There are some windows, but they are blocked so you can't see from the outside. But the way the lighting, the way the lighting worked out, I had to put windows so you could see inside. It was interesting. I think that was it. There are some windows, like here, there's a window. Down south a little bit more.
Okay.
Mm.
Do we see like anything like that sticks out as we approach?
Not on the surface level. There is a big main door which is directly facing in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then overall it just seems like the factory's churning away, doing things.
Mm. What do you think?
So, do we want to look inside first, or do we just go straight in?
Is it?
We could always pretend to be Amsha inspectors again.
Anyone want to pretend as a trade federation officer? We have the robe and the funky hat.
The road that's still bloodied with mixed with dust.
Oh, they could just pretend to be being chased by the enemy. Like, oh, they're the enemies. Blast them. Then the moment they turn around, they blast them back at the back. Shut to the back. Can we have TC patrol, ahead of us?
Oh, we're gonna make our droid go up and like maybe get obliterated.
He doesn't
Yeah,
look like a Trade Federation droid. Purple.
There we go. I'm back. That was a nightmare.
I have droid deck
Oh,
parts.
okay, cool.
We just-
Yeah. Hi, Morgan.
Yeah.
So,
We were just getting ready to go to the next part.
they took you to the
Oh,
doctor,
cool.
I have droid
you
deck
got a bit of
parts.
health back, and then
Yay.
at the factory that you've been pointed towards.
Okay, I have droid deck parts. I could just give it to TC and then pretend.
You converted those droidica parts to the shield, didn't you?
Oh, I did.
Or
Okay,
did you not?
Yeah,
do that yet?
that's your.
I forgot. Okay, it's been long.
That's why you gotta update the equipment list so that you can try and remember as well.
Okay, I just unchecked it. It's fine.
I think that's the shield that we gave to Anab.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
shield
that's
I'm
been
wearing.
a while.
It's been there for so long. That might have been
I have a,
Yeah,
a
that
blaster gun. I could give it to TC.
TC's a protocol
What
droid.
would TC do with the?
Just barge in. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I feel like that would break his programming.
Yeah. Sir, I'm a protocol droid. I'm not suited for combat.
No, TC, you just need to intimidate them.
That is not
Intimidate
proper protocol.
as a protocol droid.
Intimidation is part of protocol of negotiating.
Well, I'm not a negotiation droid. I'm a protocol droid, sir.
But does he speak bocce?
Oh, yes.
Can force lift TC.
Mistress and I forget if we changed the title for that. Anyway, I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication. Bocce is like a second language to me.
So guys,
Can I force throw him at the door?
Why?
if you
trying
force
would
throw
you
my
want to?
droid, if you force throw my droid, I'm fucking shooting you. We will have a battle amongst the party. I will probably die, but that's okay.
that is a sacrifice you're willing to make.
Is this a wall? Is this a wall right here?
That's a door right there. The wall is the
This one?
creamy coloured parts, and the window here is the shorter part there, and
Oh,
that's
okay.
a double door. That's a big door to enter in. That's a window that Jaren.
This is a door right here.
Okay, I am looking through the window. I'm gonna roll a perception check to see what I see. And
Like I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here.
So it's hard to make out because it seems to be all being done in darkness. You can make out through smoke and haze and lights and things and the sounds of a factory working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So guys, I have an idea.
We're gonna use
Oh,
the
no.
lightsaber to
Someone
to
has an
tear a
idea.
hole.
Alavanta's a mechanic.
Oh, I thought.
Why doesn't she just
I was-
pose as a new worker?
We could do that. You use
All of
some
us?
real. No, just Alavanta.
Actually,
Oh,
but could
What does it say?
I? I'm gonna say I'm like I could build as a mechanic.
oh, you're a believable mechanic. Yeah, okay.
That would
Okay.
work. Yeah, we could send both of them in.
Yeah, that
Well, the
works.
three
The guy-
Jedi.
The guy in full armor. Yeah, I'm a new hire.
Oh, he's a Mandalorian mechanic.
What about
guess I-
I just
Alright.
use? Can I use my lightsaber to tear a hole in this one?
Yeah. Isn't that like the one I would say?
Theoretically, but it would take you time to get through the thickness of the wall.
You know,
Ah,
think episode 1 with Qui-Gon jamming his lightsaber through the blast doors.
Mm.
Can I
They're
radio
still
Jaren
coming
again?
through. They're still coming-
No.
Hey. Is this like a little like low wall right here?
And that's the part that I couldn't get rid of that's a line out marking what that area is supposed to be in the map. Because it's one of the
Okay.
pre-done maps that was included in the campaign guide.
Oh, does that just say base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm gonna wave at Jaren and then we're gonna contact him and say we're gonna tear through a hole together. No questions asked. Jedi strong. Lightsaber together.
Yeah.
Or
It's quite dark inside, so it's hard to make things out from the window there.
Yep.
can we just knock?
Can we just knock? I mean, that was gonna be the
am-
plan for Alavanta, and
I am the one who knocks, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, there's a
okay,
door.
okay. I have another layer to this. I have the ID card of that Neomoidian.
Oh yeah,
that's
you
a-
do.
That's a nice idea. Didn't think of it.
We could just swipe his
Well,
key card.
well- okay. That'd work.
There's a door over here. I could sneak in from the behind. Yeah, should I roll stealth for that one?
Oh, you went through the back door?
Are you going to be stealthy about it?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess we could always split the party and have some of us go through the front, some of us through the back.
Okay, I'm gonna
I think that-
put.
I think that's the way that it should be. Have Alavanta and Gratua go through the front.
The rest of us through the back.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put away the robe.
Do we want
just
TC
before-
with them, like with the card, as if he's like the representative for the Neomoidian guy?
I mean, I question how believable that they'd find him because he's been painted purple.
Mm-hmm.
But might be one of the better options.
Or we could just take him with us and take the key card with us and see if we can get access that way.
That might be safer.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna say that's the best odds.
Okay.
So is this the door down here that we're going to?
It's down further, like right down the bottom of the map.
Oh.
So,
Come on.
Oh.
is this a locked door? Or do we have to lock pick it?
Since you asked, yes, the door is locked.
Oh. Can we jam it with a lightsaber?
Before we try violence, why don't we try the key card?
the ID is an identification, not a key card.
Ah, I see.
I have a toolkit. We could just smash the lock.
What is lockpicking in this called?
Is that this? I wouldn't think. Is that stealth?
Isn't that
The survival?
I think that's what you use the security kit for. And then what was that? It uses the mechanics skill with the.
Oh, mechanics.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You do not want me mechanicking things.
Okay, we could just use the lightsaber, jam it at the door lock, and have it open.
What is your mechanics level?
Who you asking?
Cam.
3.
Okay, I'm at 5.
5.
Mechanics. 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what TC's
He's the one
got.
that can't see that.
TC has a 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think. So I've got the best bet with that.
He's a protocol, not an astromech.
It's true. That's what we need. We need to get an astromech droid.
Yeah, that's what we need next. Yeah, that's what you need. You need a protocol droid and an astromech droid. You need both.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try. Where's the door exactly? In trouble seeing.
This one.
It's the white
I think-
section, if you can see it enough. It's the white section in between the
So
creamy
right
parts.
right here ish.
Right
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do a mechanics check. See if we can get in the
Jimmy it open.
non-violent way.
14. That was not quite enough. Get into it and damn it. It didn't.
Could I use my whatever toolbox and then just smash it? Smash it.
Your whatever toolbox.
His toolkit.
There's a toolkit.
Let me check what the toolkit does.
I had the. Is this the old one? I can't find a newer one. I think.
Yeah, there'll be in documents in the
Huh?
folders I have on there. If you look, talking about.
Oh, I have it in the.
stuff.
I have it in the downloads folder.
You need
Just-
a toolkit to reprogram a droid or to repair a damaged droid or vehicle. A toolkit also makes repairing devices much simpler.
Okay, yeah, so that has no effect whatsoever.
Represents a broad collection of tools designed to take apart, analyze, modify, rebuild. Let me check, because it says it does have a fusion cutter.
Oh, we can just slice our way in.
Yeah.
What does the door look like? Is that?
Bar.
Is it like? Is
Pry the door open.
like? Does the door have a like a computer type thing to have it open?
Yeah, there
True,
would
I can
be
try
an
and hack it.
electronic lock.
No, like I was just thinking to punch it.
Well, if there's like a terminal, I could try and hack it, like try and hack the code.
I was just thinking of punching it, punching the terminal open, and then
Yeah, running a technology
what that
check.
usually does in Star Wars.
What is it?
Punching.
Yeah, punch. You know what destroying the electronic panels usually do in Star Wars, right?
they open the door.
No.
They close the doors.
We could just slice the door open. Yeah, the lightsaber. There's 3 of us.
So yeah, Cal, is there a computer terminal?
There's an electronic panel. Thinking similar to the bunker on Endor type of paneling.
Okay. So is it something that I could like computer use open? Or is
Let's
it
see
something
if
that
that's
like
included in the purview of computer use, as the rules say.
right? Because I don't.
Let's access information. Astrogate, disable or erase program when you're trained. Improve access. Issue routine. Reprogram droid is computer use and requires the toolkit. And there's a special thing, okay. Doesn't seem to be none of the mechanics. Disabled device is mechanics. Well, that is with the
Well,
special
shit.
kit. So I guess that it would be a mechanics check, which would be similar to like fiddling with the wires and everything.
Mm-hmm.
From the look of that.
Okay, well, that doesn't work.
You'll also notice when you're
yeah,
looking that it seems like there's a vid screen for contacting whoever's inside.
Maybe we could overload the terminal to have it open the door? I'm not sure.
Perhaps.
I mean, I guess I could shoot a stun blast at it or something. But that could also just lock it out. We could have the other team enter the factory and then come down here and unlock the door for us.
Can't we just jam it open?
You do have a space pry bar or whatever it was.
Power pry bar, yeah, just put space in front of it.
Yeah,
That
that's what I
makes
do
it
for everything.
sci-fi.
Yep.
Can we use the force to force it open? There's a lot of force.
The size of the door, it would be at least a large object, so you would need to roll enough for a large object.
What if?
What if
You
there's
guys-
3 of us?
What if you just use the force to hit the button on the inside?
That requires finesse.
Yeah.
What if there's 3 of us? 3 of us does the force. What about 3 of us
There
does the
is
force?
The help aid another, I think it's called in this game. The aid
Yeah.
another action. So one person can help someone else. Let me see. As a standard action, you can aid an ally's next skill check or attack roll. Or you can interfere with an enemy's attack. So you can help another character achieve success on a skill check or ability check by making the same kind of skill check or ability check in a cooperative effort. If you roll a 10 or higher on your check, the character you are helping gains a +2 on the check. So that is aiding on that. So you could do that with multiple people, and then you get extra bonuses on the check if you get past the, like you roll a 10.
Okay. All right. Who? Okay. So lock on. What is your use the force rating?
Force? Use the force. 5.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And it's lower than necessary because I put it all on dexterity.
He's not,
okay.
he's not technically trained in the use the force skill.
Huh. Okay.
As per the as per the
Right.
Why do
Right.
why do you think
Okay.
I'm not using the force?
That's fair. Okay. So Morgan,
Yes.
what's your rating
And what
for
was it
use the
again?
force? For use the
Use the
force.
force? Oh, for use the force.
Okay.
11.
Okay. So we're on the same level.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
if you're
So-
trained, it gives it a +5. So you pay if you end up taking a feat to get another trained skill, you would have 10 if you get trained in use of force.
Yeah.
Could I use
Which-
force points instead.
Well, that one of them can start using it.
Right, one of
and
us
then
would
the
use
other
it.
two of you would use the force skill to like aid him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna put all the force together.
Okay, let's look at our. Okay, so Morgan, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 3.
Okay.
I got 16 dex.
You're thinking
Yeah, okay.
dexterity paired with the force type thing.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to think of like a way to like see which of us would be better. We're pretty even as far as the stuff that would affect it go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could do it, and then have the two of them build up, like assist me. So
Yeah.
are we like just trying to take down the door? Is that what we're doing, or do we want to try, like, using the force to open it?
I feel like either way, it's gonna trip an alarm.
Not if you open the. Well.
Depends how
I
you
didn't think
go
about that.
opening it.
What is it, Cal?
Probably depends how you go about opening it.
Well, I would think that if you're using the force to just trigger the door release is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
not to just like bust open the
Rather than
door.
forcing the doors back, which you could say is opening
Right.
the door with the force as well.
Like I'm talking about using the force to like disengage the latch or whatever is keeping it in place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could try that just by myself. And if that doesn't work, then we can use the force to take down the doors, and Morgan can roll for that one. And then Supe and I will follow. Will
I gotcha.
assist. Yeah.
So you're first just gonna try and disengage the lock by yourself.
Right.
If that doesn't work, then all you guys are gonna like just blow the door in.
I mean, what else do we have?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay.
Could be
Does
a
that
trap.
sound good to
Only
everybody?
option is spring the trap.
It's much better than my plan of lightsaber.
Definitely.
So
Alright,
I'll stand out of
18.
the way.
The
I guess
alternative
what
plan
you'd
being
do is
stab
have
it.
people helping first and then use the roll next time. Because then you could add
Well-
plus whatever for however well they do on the rolls when they help you.
Right, but this is just for this is just for the like trying to like release the system so that it opens on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do like a group
Yeah.
on that one.
Like, they could
Yeah.
still help you with it. As any skill check can be helped. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
didn't
there's
know
no
that.
like.
Oh.
Okay, so there's no like limit on that in a limited time period.
You
Okay,
can take
that's-
10. So it's not like you can get... yeah, I can take 10 and then get a guaranteed if I rolled a 10 and then give 3 bonuses. But
Okay.
Okay.
as far as
Well, I
that
mean,
goes,
that's-
it's like if they wanted to help you with it, they could.
Okay, so you can still help with him then.
Okay, yeah. If you guys want to do a help, so like,
Because that's
what would
the
they do
stuff-
for assisting?
Oh,
Like,
they
that's
would
the part that I'm
usually use
confused
a force
on.
check as well. We can try
Okay.
and think of how to flavor it. But yeah.
Okay.
So you guys all use the force.
Use the force.
I guess that's one skill that is like, well, a non-force sensitive can't really help with force.
That's true.
Yeah.
I can glare at the door.
Menacing.
I can intimidate the door to open.
No one
Yeah.
know what'll happen to you. Oh no. I know how to make them hinges squeak.
It pulls out the WD-40. It pulls out the WD-40.
Pulls out a pocket full of sand. It'd be a shame.
If someone
Got some dirt and
pocket
sand. Got,
invader, yeah.
got some sand here. Friend of mine tells me it's rough. Gets everywhere.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Alright, so the
people that are helping roll use the force.
Rose use the force. Gotcha.
We'll
Yep.
just add it on there. So
Oh wow, I
that's
rolled a 2.
success, so that's a +2. That's still rolling a 2, and you got 13 out of it.
Good having a +11 to my
It is
use.
a bit interesting because it's like, okay, if you do even better at the skill, it doesn't help more. As
alright,
written.
Supe, you need to roll your use of force too.
Oh shit. Use the force. The force is with me. I am one with the force.
That'll make that a 22.
That's terrible.
then.
It's a terrible.
So this gives me a 22
Yeah.
for the total. Okay.
It's +2 for
That's
each
good.
one that's 10 or higher. So yeah, you
Alright.
reach out with the force and you feel your fellow Padawan learners
Padawans, yeah.
aiding you in the force, and you use the force to identify the mechanism that would release the door and manage to click, and you hear a little click and the door is unlocked.
Oh hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
While they're doing that, in Gratua, you can lead the charge on what's happening in the north here.
Yeah, I'll just play along as Alavanta if you need me to.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so dark inside. I can't see anything.
Druids
So,
don't
what are
need
my
lights.
options? Because I can't see the
Smoky
map right now.
haze.
Oh, you can't?
Can- Can you
Let me check the
zoom out?
Oh, hang on. Your
Oh.
token doesn't have vision.
Oh, he's blind. A blind Mandalorian.
Dang, nothing
So
in
you
here.
should be
Which
able to
nice.
see now.
He's
Let
got his
me
helmet
know
on
if you
backward.
can't. I'll drop it down again and see if that works.
Who turned off the lights?
You might have to
can't
shift
see
wait,
shit.
or zoom out and then see where you can see.
It's pitch black.
Let me just refresh.
I can see only a little bit.
Yeah.
Where am I?
I'll drop it back.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't
You're
see
nowhere.
nothing.
They added in token opacity and it's by default set at 50%. Why?
Is that a thing?
When they changed
I'm just
it.
gonna.
It should be.
I
just
would
gonna
stay
use-
right where you are.
I'm just gonna use my 2 arms to draw the pistol.
Which 2 arms?
The upper one.
2 upper hands. So these ones, you should be around here. And you should be able to see my scribble there. Shay.
Okay. Alright, I see you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we'll just kind of
so
hold
the
here.
door is up here.
And that's what I was being said. I didn't realise you couldn't see. Because new character, I'm so used to the others already having vision and everything on them that I'd said earlier. Yeah. When you have a look at this door, it is also locked.
Which door?
We're talking to the Shay and
Oh,
Alavanta.
oh.
Oh, and you've gone
Should I be able to see anything in this?
That's what I
You
was
should not
asking.
be able to see
The-
anything.
The idea is that the door's locked and it's a heavy door, so you can't see past the door at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
So the room I am actively in is pitch black.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Okay.
because of all the fog and smoke from
You're theoretically
activity.
not in a room. Oh no, Morgan. Yeah, it's dark. They don't have lights on
Okay.
because they don't need lights.
I think we're technically in a hall.
Technically.
Okay.
I'll put that on the wrong layer. Oh, they changed how some of this works. Oh, let's check a little.
Would it work if I use my heavy blast?
Heavy blaster in what way?
Who's blaster? I hear blasters.
I mean, Alavanta could definitely open the door up here.
To blast the control panel to access the wiring.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I see what you're
so
doing.
Do it that way. Yeah, that makes sense. You probably don't need to roll for that, so just that happens. So you blast the panel with the blaster.
I don't know what Alavanta for shit like any tools or anything with.
Yeah, she has a toolkit and a security
So
kit.
as the panel gets blasted, you hear an alarm blaring.
No.
But the alarm's going off at the front door, so that's still fine
Yeah.
for us.
So far.
So
For
then,
now.
I roll a mechanics check on Alavanta.
Yeah.
And do I need to do anything about the toolkit and security kit?
No, I think as long as just any of the tools aren't broken like a critical fail, then you'd be fine.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Mechanics 15. I'd say that's able to rejigger the wires and then the door slides open.
Oh god, there's a droidica.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's roll
Destroy
for
us.
initiative.
Oh no. Are all of us gonna roll?
Yeah, everyone do initiative
No.
order.
Oh, we're all doing initiative.
Just so that things are able to go in
So
order
does-
enough here.
Does Alavanta get a turn separate from me since she's not with me, or does it still follow the normal rule?
I'll let Alavanta have a turn separate, but still moves after you type thing to keep it simpler.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
whatever
do-
the
I'm-
initiative roll is for either me or Alavanta counts for both of us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where anything is. I can't see
Okay.
anything. I can't see anybody.
You should
Alavanta
be
rolled a
able-
9.4.
Oh, no, I can't see the map.
Come up a little bit, guys.
I can't see the map.
Everything is completely black. I literally have not been able to
the tab since we were trying
twice.
to...
Yeah, you might need to reload.
I've reloaded
Oh,
it twice. I'll reload it again, but
It
Oh
says you've
god,
got...
yeah, it's
what
still
settings
pitch
do I
black.
have on the other tokens? Hang on, let me double check.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can see.
You can see.
Yeah,
what
I'm
I can't.
perfectly fine.
I'm just seeing a white circle around us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
Yeah, I
should
mean,
be-
you can't see
as
up.
far as the
You can't see up
settings go, you should be able
further.
to see. I've got it so that the token is controlled by you, like the character that you control and whatnot. So I don't know why that would be unable to see unless your browser's having issues with Roll20.
So, Morgan, you can't even see inside of our circle of light?
Oh, Morgan.
Dude, I have. There is no circle. Like I can see myself, and that is it.
Oh.
I don't
That's
even know where
bizarre.
anybody else is.
You're really close to the rest of us. You're like right by us.
My portrait is now black
I
after
was gonna say,
putting again. I can't even see myself anymore. I just see my
Oh
name.
my gosh. Maybe log out, like actually log out and log
I'm
back
trying
in.
fiddling
Like
with the
like back
settings,
out of the
maybe
game and
settings
then
the
launch,
others,
relaunch it.
Yeah, I can see now since you changed it.
How's
Can you
that,
see now, Morgan?
Nope.
I made the settings
No
all match
change.
the others, so
Interesting.
that's weird.
Yeah, cause I see right where you are. You're right next to Cam.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can't see anything, no matter how many times I reload.
that's
Weird.
weird.
They did have night vision on. Hang on. Yeah, we could pull
Now I can
another
see.
night vision. Okay, it's a
That's
night
the night vision.
There we go. So Boo and I should have night vision as well too. I'll just pop that back down.
I mean,
No,
we're
I
at
think
entirely
that
different
should-
points, and we're all doing this from. Okay.
Okay. So the ones that you can see, I should put down what numbers they were. So Elephanta was 9, Jaren was 18. Then
Do I need to roll for myself or just have mine also be 9?
well, I don't know if Enep would have a different role to Elevanta. I was gonna go roll Enep and then Elevanta goes after Enep. Super in the lead.
Well, I can roll one for Inept then, that's fine.
Yeah. Or you can
Yeah,
treat them separately.
that might be a
for this.
better.
I think it might be more fun if Elevanta can actually do something in combat anyway.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Well, considering you're on considering the two characters are on opposite ends.
Yeah, it
Like,
seems
they-
silly
they
that
won't really
Elevanta
interfere.
can't do anything as well a bit sometimes. In
Yeah.
combat. So I've got
She has.
like, because Enep has to sacrifice a turn for basically for for Elevanta to do something, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, which kind of sucks.
Yeah. For our purposes, that shouldn't, like, that should not affect her now.
So
Yeah.
I need to go. This is one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird that your companion has to, like, steal one of your player character's turns in order to go. That seems a bit redundant.
Yeah.
I see what they were thinking with the
I
rule.
mean, we
because-
could abandon that thought process, to
We
be
could.
honest. I think we should.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool.
I think we
I'm
should
cool either
wrap it
way, but just in situations like this where we're in clearly different things,
Right.
it doesn't make sense to have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, like, say one of our characters down the line has a Padawan, we'll have to sacrifice a turn to allow the Padawan to fight. So to me, that just seems ridiculous.
Yeah. To use that rule, we could adjust that.
Yeah.
Just maybe like put a cap on the amount of companions we can have with us on an adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you shouldn't be allowed to have more than 3 time. And
So,
even that might be a
At
bit
the
much.
moment, there's a turn order. Okay.
Okay.
So Supe's first. You're not quite in combat, other than you've got 2. Can you all see the 2 there?
But hey, Shay.
I can see the one over here and then here.
Oh, I should have
just
been.
circle.
Oh,
Yeah, he hasn't rolled for his turn order, that's right. So, Jay, the turn order is initiative in the skill list, or you've got initiative up in that top row on the right hand side. It's called initiative in brackets turn order. If you see that there. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
18, nice. So do you want to go first, Jaren or Shay?
I'll go first because I rolled first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Supe, one of the
So
droids.
There's I better roll those two as well, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
Supe
can I
would
turn
be the
out?
very beginning.
well, unless these two
Okay.
droids roll more.
I forgot to
No.
I forgot to roll certain droids, so
Oh,
roll all the
okay.
B ones, but not. The
It's unlikely. I don't think any of the droids have. It's unlikely. I mean, it's possible, but unlikely. Hmm.
Damn.
Oh, goodness, how many of these droids are we already interacting with?
One literally got the same roll as him.
Hmm. Well, yeah.
In 26, that's droid.
If it had rolled a natural 20, it would have got more than Supe.
Damn.
Yeah. How is that one that good?
It's a droidica.
They see me roll and. Okay, so super. See, these two droidica here, the alert was on so that in alert status, even though they're at the back. You had drawn your blaster preemptively. What are you gonna do?
Hold on. Choices. Damn. Movement is different from swift action, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a player aid I've got in the documents, this handy cheat sheet for some of that stuff. Even though
So-
we've adjusted some of what is used for what.
What's that again? Was melee, like waving the lightsaber or using the lightsaber?
It's action. It's a standard action.
No, like what stat is
for-
that again?
For activating it as a swift action.
Drawing it is
Drawing
also
and-
a swift, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, I
think we
meant
put
like-
drawing and activating it together. Sorry, what were you...
Like,
Oh, that's right.
I was asking if what stat does using the lightsaber fall? Is that in
Oh.
strength?
Oh,
It's strength in melee, but also you just click to attack with it, and it's already set to the correct.
No, I'm just
Um,
asking because I'm looking at my stats to see if I could do a critical or something.
I'm pretty sure it's a strength check. Let me have a look. Yeah, use a strength. If you click the little
Okay, it is
icon under where you roll on it, you can see what modifier it is. I think if you take the finesse feat with a lightsaber, it can use dexterity.
yes. Yeah, that's the whole point of the finesse feat.
Finesse? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Huh.
yeah.
I think it is a feat.
I still
but
don't
if
have
not,
that.
It should be a feat.
I still have that. I still don't have that, I guess. Do they have shields? I can't see if they have
Yeah.
shields.
Weapon finesse. Here we go. I'll set the wiki link.
Yeah, are the droidica shields up right now or no?
I would say their shields are not up right now because they are just seeing you, and they would need the shields activate on their turn.
Oh,
Right.
okay. How about a swift action? I activate the lightsaber. I think that's swift action, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I go over here, and then hold on. Maybe I did say did I say that I draw my pistol earlier or
Yeah, you already have your pistol out too.
Okay. Wait. Where's the lightsaber?
Should just be in your weapon. Yeah.
I guess I could just use the slug thrower at point blank.
Oh.
You did get a penalty at point blank range.
Yeah, that would.
Does
Unless
it?
got a feat for it.
Does it?
Because it's within
Yeah.
super close range.
Okay, I didn't even know about that.
If you're getting that close, you might as well just stab it.
Ranged weapons have a penalty when it's within melee range, essentially.
I forgot where I put the vibro bayonet again. Was it in the blaster?
Should have it noted somewhere.
I'm looking at the notes. I forgot where it is. Vibro bayonets. I forgot where the damn thing is. It's been damn long.
I think you had it separate and were going to attach it when you wanted it.
I think I attach it to a weapon. Forgot which weapon. I think it was the rifle. I think it was the rifle, the blaster rifle. I think.
The blast.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think it is on the rifle.
Ah, look, in your blaster rifle notes, it says attached to it is a bayonet.
Which you do not have that gun drawn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. God damn it.
And you drew one of your CR2 blaster pistols, I imagine, and not the slug thrower. Because you said.
No, I have two of them.
Yeah.
I have
It's
two
right
of them. I just
there in
realized.
your attacks list. You've got two CR2 blaster pistols.
I just realized I have two of them. Why would I have two of them when I had?
You just a
Okay.
loot goblin. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna use the lightsaber. Take a swing at this thing.
You guys can use my character as necessary.
All right.
Okay,
I
I'm
got
gonna
work in about 6 hours
Oh yeah.
See it
Okay.
more.
later.
It's right at the start, so we could do this whole part.
Just end it.
son.
I mean, we could stop right here and then pick up right into fight mode.
Yeah, because I imagine this is gonna take a while.
Yeah. And so that I'd say let's stop here. Pick up next
Yeah,
time.
that makes the most sense.
We go right into the fight right from there.
Okay, I already rolled my lightsaber
So yeah,
thing.
no, that will
God damn
hit.
it.
Yeah, we'll start
fine.
right with that.
Yeah, the chat will pick up right there. So
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Okay, but Jesus,
Alright.
we had so much.
So
in
next
this
time we
episode.
will finish this part of the adventure, so we should start planning some of those trial adventures for each person.
Oh yeah, we could start talking about those.
yeah, you could set up
That'll
the
be
different
fun.
chats, and we can brainstorm in different chats.